All right, people. Last but not least, I am your host of the Sports Bar Network, Michael. We have the San Diego Aztecs taking on the California Golden Bears to finish off tonight. And I will be putting the link in right now.
Oh, Brock Osweider's on commentary. Tremendo. Here we go. So it looks like the Cal Bears will be receiving. Very short kick. Damn, got sacked. Takes a snap here. Caught. Got the sack yardage back. Takes a snap. Throws. What's that? Three and out already for the Cal Bears. Oh, that was nearly blocked. Hands the ball off. Oh! First down. Oh, and he slipped. Takes a snap. Oh, surprised that wasn't a flag there. Oh, it's going to be 4th and 1. They likely are going to go for it. San Diego Aztecs. That's going to be a false start on the Aztecs. All right, here comes the punt. Data's currently unavailable. Bro, ESPN, fix your shit. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a flag. hold. First and 15. Oh, good D right there. Oh, it's incomplete. I thought he completed it for a moment. Takes a snap. Throws. Caught. But it'll be only a gain of 4 on that. He got those penalty yardage back. Makes it a manageable 3rd down. Here comes the snap. Oh, he got snapped. Defense there by San Diego State. Finally, this thing's back on. struggling.
All right.
Hey, John.
All right, I'll be here for the first half. I'm still tired.
So far, the Aztecs are the Bears. The Bears are struggling. Like, saying that the Aztecs already got 2 sacks on them.
San Diego State is asked if Cal can beat them. It's like group of 5 for playing a former power conference team.
So far, they have 7 passing yards.
Anyway, well, at least the Cal's defense has one of the brightest spots, but the offense has not been in the last several years. Like Wilcox, like everywhere he's been, he's had good defense. He was a defensive coordinator for Boise State, defensive coordinator for Wisconsin. He's had good pedigree. He was a former player at Washington. Like, he should, should be much better, but it is what it is.
Oh, the Aztecs. Oh, they're in Bear territory. They're in the red zone. Hold on, but there's penalty. Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, that's funny. And your stream earlier was nuts.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, I got 2 new subscribers.
I'm not talking about your subscribers. Like you, Carcast, and Sponge, you guys have problems.
If you were gonna let me finish, I was gonna bring those 2 up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say those 2 were off their haywire.
So are you. He's like you're letting them beat you.
Sack. Cal, the Bears got a sack.
So that's about it. Yeah. Anyway, I know Carcast and Sponge are going to come back.
I'm already aware.
But I'm not staying.
I know how to deal with it at this point.
Yeah.
This whole second channel started because of those 2.
It's debatable. You didn't have to do it. You chose to do it. You could have just had the status quo.
It is what it is. Because people think I'm too Hollywood.
You're not too Hollywood. You're just a little bit. You're a little bit rude at times. I can understand where Spongy and Carcast come from. Now, I'm not saying Carcast and Spongy are like perfect. They do have to own up to their issues. But like I was saying, I had to leave because that was just going nowhere.
We are farmers. Blah, 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 bum, bum, bum. What's up, Sponge? I'm already planning ahead of this channel and scheduling streams. Apparently, YTC's not doing the next Thursday night football game, so
Life gets in the way.
No, he told me he just doesn't want to stream it because of how bad it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, all of them, that. Why is Georgia? Why are the Bulldogs struggling to Kentucky?
Kentucky's a good team. The SEC is one of the best conferences. Like it's like even like the mid majors, which is like a term for like the middle teams, are always competitive. There's a reason why they're not in the Big 12. They're in the SEC. And tomorrow I gotta get my lesson plan.
By the way, I called it. Apparently, Dylan is the Nebraska quarterback. He's seriously trying to copy Patrick Mahomes.
No, really, you didn't know that?
Every
I
quarterback,
called it.
every quarterback in college.
Mike, you didn't call it. That's been out in the media for the longest time.
No, I called it before he even played. I said there's going to be a quarterback
No.
that plays the exact same style as Mahomes, and they're going to compare him to Patrick Mahomes.
He doesn't
Mike,
get
you're
it.
not understanding. Buddy, they've been comparing him to Mahomes ever since he got to Nebraska. So you can't take the credit on that.
Yes, I can, because
No, you
apparently
can't. They've been-
last year it was Caleb Williams. This
No.
time it's
This kid's a freshman, Mike.
wait, they're going for it on 4th and 6.
I'll let you think whatever you want to think. That's fine. I'm not going to get in an argument with you.
Every quarterback in college wants to.
Oh, he caught that.
No,
He
John.
gave up a 4th and
John.
6.
This is bad, though. He looks just like Mahomes, too.
Okay.
He stands like Mahomes.
He even dresses like Mahomes.
Yeah.
Of course, like like if he looks like Mahomes and he plays like Mahomes, like that's just a happy coincidence. But when it comes to I want to dress up like him and I want to emulate like him, I think every quarterback wants to do that. So I get it.
Yeah, because it looks cute.
Like if you haven't played sports, and say, oh, I want to play just like this guy, or like this player. Like everyone wants to emulate everyone. Okay. If you played basketball, I want to be Jordan. I want to play like Jordan. Things like that. Or I want to hit the.
Actually, no. People try to imitate Steph Curry a lot.
I know. Like every era, the kids have their the player that they look up to. My era.
It's going to be targeting.
So
I don't understand that stupid rule.
So targeting used to be something that the NFL used to call a lot. Basically, was when a player is like in the air, like, and that's why the NFL has changed it. Targeting is like when you're hitting the player when they're defenseless, like basically the defensive player role, so targeting.
Okay.
So college has kept, the football rules as pure as possible, while
That
the
makes more
NFL.
sense.
So basically, a lot of things that the NFL had, they got it from college. They changed a lot of things of it. Okay, 30 years ago, college football was 2 halves. It was 20-minute halves, and then the second half was 20. So they played 40 minutes. The NFL decided, hey, look, we're going to do 2 15-minute quarters, play 10 extra minutes, and that's how they got the 2 15 minutes. And then college football in 2002 went to the NFL style. College football was much faster than it was today.
It's more funner. It's more fun than the NFL. I'll say that much.
Yeah, because you need to think about this. These players will be on your favorite NFL team. Not these 2 teams, but other teams from other are going to be. That's why people.
And Mike, all these players, if they go to the Bears, they'll suck.
Damn.
Spongy. Alabama could beat you.
That's not true. They even if the best, NFL team, the best college team went up against the Panthers or the Giants.
No.
The
I don't
Giants or
think
the
so.
Panthers would still win.
Yeah,
You
because
gotta understand the body type that these NFL players
I don't think
have.
so.
It does not compare to the teenagers.
Just my opinion.
Yes, when
I
they
just
get to the NFL, yes, they get that body type. And then they're able to compete with those people.
like the best.
But no, not right now, at the point they're in now.
So the best way.
Craig Wilson got disqualified for targeting.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Like if you wanted to put like the best college, like say the NFL draft players who are coming out of college, and you want to put the best top college 53 men versus the worst team, then you have an argument. But if you put you still have freshmen, sophomores, who are still not growing. Like maybe juniors and seniors can compete, but NFL players have players in their late 20s and almost 30. So it's like an unfair advantage. It's like basically college freshmen taking on high school seniors. You can tell the body types are very different.
Yeah,
So that's why middle school, like 8th graders, don't play against 9th grade freshmen in high school. So, Wilcox, come on, man. What's going on with your defense?
Man, Michael CTE is kicking in.
My CTE.
Yeah, you're CTE. You're the only one in here who has CTE.
Oh, and I'm assuming you're normal. You have stage 100 CTE.
That's not
me.
possible.
Well, too bad. I made it.
That would consider me brain dead.
Yeah, you are brain dead.
I don't agree with that.
Wow, Michael.
I know you think I try to hype Spongy. I don't. Okay? But sometimes again, like you kind of like you throw a softball, like a slow pitch, and he hits a home run. If you want to throw like a fastball and give him a singer, you gotta like at least try to make the joke more like strikeable. Like 100 stage CTE, that's not even. First, it's not funny, and it's not even a diss. A joke has to be funny. It has to be hurtful. Here, Michael, I helped you. I gave you a cheat sheet.
And he's still not going to use it right, John.
Oh, damn. See how he used it? He took it.
See, I was funny.
Bungie would be the type of person to still fail a test, even with using a cheat sheet.
Okay, that's better.
wait, Mike, but I'm not in sped classes like you are.
Huh? What?
See, but I'm not in sped classes like you are.
Excuse me? Aren't you sped?
No.
Also?
No.
Cap.
I'm in advanced classes, actually.
Oh, no.
I am. You know, you can't do nothing about that, buddy.
Bro, you're so cap, bro.
I was in it.
Bro,
I'm in advanced
Bro,
classes.
you being advanced classes?
Yeah, I am.
What are you, in advanced, what? Advanced
Advanced
retardation?
Bro, I know you ain't talking.
I know you're not talking.
Mike, let me see your grades.
I'm not dancing for you.
Anyway,
Okay, then until
Let me
you
see
show
your,
me your grades.
Spongy, let me see your grades and show me your grades and I'll consider it.
I asked first.
Well, too bad.
So too bad.
so now we're just trying to figure out who's smarter.
Yeah, because I said he's in
I
advanced retardation because he says he's in advanced classes.
Have you ever been in an AP class, Michael, in your life?
No,
Okay, then you
No.
can't be talking.
I was in honors, but I wasn't in an AP.
You can't be in honors if you're not in AP.
We had honors in high school.
Sheesh.
This man ain't making sense, John Jay.
I know.
There was honors classes, and then there was AP classes.
Just let him be. Let Michael be who he never was.
Yeah, and hopefully he can stop sending me capybaras.
I don't
know.
think I won't.
I don't know why you're so obsessed with a rodent that's a pig. First, that animal's not funny. 30 years ago, many people didn't know what that was unless they lived in a country that I forgot what country it is.
Dude, John, your Cal Bears tried the tush push.
Yay!
Okay, I'm not watching the game because
Wait.
Oh, hell.
John.
Oh, what's up,
John.
Sentinel?
well, number one, I don't have ESPN. So even if I wanted to, I can't.
So, is Michael saying that your team wants to be like mine?
Right now, at this point, like Cal doesn't have an identity like they did in the early 2000s. Their defense has gotten much better. Like their defense last year, in the last couple of years, have kept them in games. But until they figure out the offense, and I think their sophomore quarterback, their true sophomore, I think this year is a transitional year, and hopefully he sticks around 2 more years to help the team, be really, really good. Because last year he was an unknown commodity.
You know who's really good though on your team?
Who?
The running back.
Oh yeah, we got a good running back.
Jason
The last couple of weeks. I think he's eligible for the draft this year, but I don't think he's like a first round talent. But I do think he's eligible.
He's a second to third round talent. But the only reason he's second to third, because in most draft classes he'd be first or second. But the thing is, the running backs in this draft class.
30, 20. Cal's in the red zone.
Something the Bears are never at. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Listen, I am a Bears hater.
I am too,
Wait, you're a Bear? Wait, that wouldn't make sense because the Cal Bears are your team, John.
I'm talking about
a Chicago
Bears
hater.
Chicago. Also,
Listen.
Also, I want to point out something. My institution has been around longer than the creation of your team. So technically, you stole our name.
What? We've been around for like 101 years. 102.
Okay. Cal's been around since like the late 1800s.
As old as Michael's great grandma, or great
Oh,
cousin.
touchdown, Cal. The quarterback took it himself.
Yep. Again, like this is our good quarterback in a while. Like Chase Garber, like his first 2 years, he was like a guy who was just like in and out. But then in his only year as a starter, he went 7-6. But it's been a while since we've had like a quarterback that is able to elevate us more than 6 wins.
You know, you said Chase Garbers was your old quarterback?
Yeah, I think that was his name. If I mispronounced, I know it's like Chase something.
No, it's Chase Garbers. His brother is the starting quarterback at UCLA. Ethan.
Yeah, the reason why he went to that program to Cal because he wanted to play for Wilcox. So I think Wilcox was supposed to take a job somewhere else, and so that's why he went there. So sometimes coaches do matter in college where players want to go to. All right, we're showing highlights of the Italian soccer league, Series A or Series A, how you pronounce it. We're showing a lot of the low tier teams of the league. That's all right.
I'm rebuilding Rutgers right now, and
let's watch the. Oh, this is the betting channel. Who cares about betting? The one I care about. Stuff showed up. Now I'm professional. Oh, the NFL free Roku channel showing the Rams versus the Lions replay.
I'm sorry you have to watch that, John.
Well, I have a Roku TV, so there's a lot of these free channels. Like you got the Rich Eisen show.
Rich Eisen show isn't bad.
WWE Next Gen, which is a Roku show that they show. And the Roku network. FIFA channel showing old games from the past. Let's see.
UCF just beat TCU.
Yeah, University of Central Florida. I'm not saying they're like a great program, but they've always been consistent. It's just sad that it took them a long time to finally find a conference. But it is what it is, you know. The Pac-12 they're rebuilding, but it's not going to be what it was. Even if Cal and Stanford wanted to come back, there's two things that many people are going to bring up. Of course, the academics of Fresno and Boise, they have a bit of a bias. But even if they could leave and willing to overlook the grades, they sign an agreement that they cannot leave. So that's why they're in that predicament.
Is the Big Ten a good conference?
Oh, Big Ten's really good. That's the conference of Ohio State and Michigan. They're right behind the SEC.
Oh, he takes it himself.
I hope the ACC implodes. No disrespect to the fans who love the ACC schools. I want them to implode so bad. I want them to feel like how I felt when the Pac-12 died. The college realignment, bull BS. Anyway.
First down, the Aztecs.
Did get him kids from end? I'm assuming so.
Yeah. He's going to sleep.
So is YTC.
Yeah, Michael, he didn't want to deal with any more of your CTE.
Are you sure about that? Or is
Yeah,
it the
I'm
other
sure.
way around with you?
No, because I was in his stream.
And he gave you Pendejo of the week. So
Okay.
shut up.
Oh shit!
Wait, so since when are you on the Jamar Chase to the Eagles train?
That was a joke.
Well, no one thought it was a joke, not even the chat.
I know.
You were dead serious, Spongy. I mean, I can imagine you and Melissa arguing about this next Wednesday. Like, I
I
can
know.
visualize it right now in my mind. I know
I
exactly what it's going to sound like, and I know exactly what her reaction is going to be.
I don't know
She's
why you
gonna
so
torch
mean.
you.
No, why you so mean to her?
And plus, why would you want one when you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith?
You know what? I wasn't lying about Michael Parsons.
You might get Michael Parsons, but you're not gonna get Jamar Chase.
You know, I'm not expecting to get Chase. I mean, I'm fine with debating about Michael Parsons, but we're not getting Chase. See, I'll debate somebody on us getting Michael Parsons up. If anybody wants to debate.
Bro, this Georgia-Kentucky game is out of control.
What's the score?
Crap. 13-12, Georgia.
Jesus.
18 seconds left. Georgia,
Oh.
4th and 4.
First down wins the
Try-
game.
They're trying to draw the people off sides.
It almost works. Trying to get them to jump off sides.
Yo, this hurdle move in
They took a timeout.
NCAA is cooked.
Oh no, delay of game.
Now,
Oh.
Georgia has to move 5 yards back.
now they got a punt.
No, they're screwed.
But if they have 2 timeouts. So they've got 18 seconds to kick a fucking field goal.
Oh, I could have been watching this game. TV. Anyway, here's what it is.
Oh, they're gonna have to punt. Oh, they're gonna have to punt it.
Oh. Stinky. Anybody understand that?
Oh shit. 9 seconds left.
Wait, but who has 13? Oh, who has 13?
Georgia.
So Georgia's winning.
By 1 point.
SEC, like a lot of people,
3rd and 30, the Aztecs. Oh my God.
hopefully Cal's defense doesn't screw it up and give a giant chunk.
No, they didn't.
If I don't have ESPN anymore, and I'm not paying for ESPN, so they can.
I'm watching it, somewhere on the 7 Seas, and we're doing good. 3rd and 30. We're doing good. We're clamping them.
Plus, also, I don't want to sound like like I hate ESPN, but ESPN, like during the Kaepernick, that time,
Mm-hmm.
their quality and their programming really fell down. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just the coverage of it just went downhill after that.
Yeah.
Why would I want to watch a network that it's not entertaining?
One-dimensional. Well, they're supposed to be a sports network, and they've really, at the beginning of the 2010s, they changed that dynamic from just kind of cool sports broadcasting to, okay, now we're going to create villains and heroes in sports broadcasting, and Skip Bayless becomes the original hater of modern sports figures. So now we have to have the audience has to have a counter to make the hater look foolish. Stephen
So
A.
would it
Smith comes
be
in.
possible at
So-
all
It's characters. You're paying for characters. Disney owns ESPN. Holy shit! It's over. Damn it! It's over. Motherfucker couldn't get out of bounds.
He pulled a Dak Prescott.
No, Dak Prescott actually went out of bounds.
No, I'm talking about. Remember the wild card game? It was against them and the Niners at the Cowboys Stadium.
Oh shit! There's 2 seconds left. They're gonna let Kentucky try one more time since it was a first down. They added 2 more seconds left to the clock. This is the last play. Holy shit!
Another thing about college realignment with the extra money these universities are getting, they're able to update their facilities, jerseys, and they have extra money for recruiting. And the only reason why college realignment was ever possible was in the early 80s. There was a law that forced the NCAA to let conferences, when it came to football, to have more power to do whatever they wanted. So the NCAA had to relinquish, and they created the Power 5 system: the ACC, SEC, Big 12, Big 10, and at the time it was the Pac-10, and then eventually became the Pac-12. And the first ever.
All right. Oh, is that Chip Kelly? Yo, is Chip Kelly coaching for fucking Kentucky?
No, he was with UCLA, and then now
I'm talking right now.
Oh no, that's not one. That they're showing him on TV now. So
is it Brian Kelly?
He was supposed to take the Boston College job, and then he became the coordinator for the Buckeyes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just watching some, random badass. I thought it might have been him.
It's like that word, doppelganger. That's his doppelganger.
Yeah. Well, let's see if his doppelganger in Kentucky can do better than he did here. Nope. Game over.
28 consecutive games that they have
Georgia
won.
13, Kentucky 12. Holy shit.
It looks like Kentucky's going to be a wild card.
They're going to be a good team this year. And, their quarterback receiver and their number one receiver duo is pretty good. Their quarterback isn't that bad.
That's it for all the local broadcast games. Yeah, you need ESPN and all those other things. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot I resubscribed to my.
And there's like one crazy player in the in college football right now. You want to know who that is? Well, besides the running backs, bro. There's this receiver for the Gamecocks.
Huh?
He's 6'5", and he has like the max speed.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. He's probably a future first-round pick, future top 10 pick, I should say.
Oh, I got the red zone. I resubscribed to my Sling, and they did like a 55% off promotion.
Nice. Ball start. San Diego State.
I'll be able to watch all the games on Sunday. What? Not the morning window. I'm gonna watch the Niners game. Then
Hey, John Jay, will you watch that Monday game?
What's the Monday game?
Eagles and Falcons.
Yeah, they're gonna show it in my market.
Or sorry, Falcons.
The Falcons.
Falcons.
If the Eagles can't beat the Falcons, I am going to be
On
laughing.
prime time.
They better win because that'll be so hilarious. Jalen Hurts loses to the Falcons. NBC showing the Niners game day.
25. Run. First down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy crap. Okay, we're down at like the 17. Mendoza freaking ran like 30 yards, but there's a flag on the play.
Yep. This program.
Most likely it might be holding.
Offense. And recall the
This program is unavailable due to the blackout restrictions, so they won't let me watch the Giants versus the Padres.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the football.
That was just
game.
good
I was gonna say,
decision
you probably
making.
don't want to watch them anyway.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. They got me watching Corona's supposed team, the Angels versus the Houston Astros. All right, I'll leave this game on.
Fuck, they're throwing the flag outs tonight. Both teams have 6 penalties. God damn, stuff's...
Oh my gosh, they're gonna show the pesky Phillies tomorrow. Not gonna watch it.
So you'll get to see a real team play tomorrow.
Tomorrow's football. Baseball doesn't matter in the month of September.
Fourth and 2.
It only matters in the month of October.
Cal should go for it. They're at the 48-yard line. Oh, they called it 1st and 10. Okay.
Oops. All right, let's see what else is on.
When his knee comes down, he's not... that's not a first down.
Oh, wow.
Man, is Rutgers that good?
Wow, there's another wrestling promotion, Major League Wrestling.
As Rutgers, I just simmed the game, and they beat. I understand Akron's trash, but they beat Akron 40-3. Jesus. In a sim on Heisman. Go Birds.
No one cares about the Birds.
No one cares about them 69ers.
First of all, that's not a team. If you're going to make fun, say 49ers.
Dude, what the fuck did you just say?
Spongy's got...
That was weird. How you said it. What the hell?
All I can do is
hell
shit.
no.
I'm shaking my head in disappointment.
You're shaking. Your nuts are quivering, Michael. Jesus Christ.
What are you?
Spongy, take a cold shower, bro.
I might have to.
You know what, John? I take it back. San Francisco's not gay. It's Philadelphia.
I thought it was Florida.
No, it's Philadelphia.
Listen,
No, it's Florida.
listen. At the end of the day, I really don't care what you, Michael, say. You know, the San Francisco jokes have got so stale. I really don't care anymore.
Yeah, like Michael's brain. Ironic.
Oh, bro, how original is that?
Right?
Am I on your mind 24/7?
Yeah, he is actually.
Clear, I mean,
24/7.
Clearly, like every insult that you do, it says literally. If Sentinel says, "Well, your mom's ugly," I'd be like, "Well, not as ugly as Michael's mom." Like, bro, you
that's the
put
truth.
my,
Wait,
you put my.
we get it. Don't bring the moms into your jokes. Don't bring them. They have nothing to do with this.
But you get the point. Like, bro keeps bringing my name up in every insult.
Leave the moms alone.
Just block each other, stop contacting each other, and just deal with each other here on YouTube, either civilly or uncivilly. But
This,
I don't know.
like
Find some resolution.
eventually, this does have to end because eventually eventually, like I already know the situation. If this continues, someone will be banned, and it will be no turning back. Now, it's not got there yet, but one day it's going to get very personal and things are going to get way too far.
Yeah. And I think they already have to a large degree. Some of the verbiage being used so casually. I've never heard the P word being used so casually like that.
Well, the good thing, and it's a good thing women don't watch this. Because, again, this is just my experience. I could be wrong. Maybe every area is different. But there was
It's the new Sentinel. It's the new generation.
Hold on. Let me finish my point. Women can talk crap, and men can talk crap about women. It's just that there are things that will set a woman off. When a woman hates you, there's no turning back. There's no forgiveness. So if you're a female and you have a friend with a guy, there's no turning back after that. They hate you. If you're in a relationship with a woman, she's going to hate you, but she has to tolerate you because she lives with you. So it's going to be like a few days of like just let her chill and relax. And so that's just common sense. Women can give it to us, and we have to learn how to take it. I know it's a double standard, but
I know.
I was watching Tim Allen do a show called Last Man Standing or something. Anyway, and there was a show where there was a woman who, was in a relationship with another woman. And again, it's a TV show, and they both liked motorcycles. And then even because he thought,
Yo, can you lower the music a little bit? I can't really hear John.
So the point is that it doesn't really matter. And even though the show is a TV show, yeah, you cannot say certain things to a woman because they're going to take it as insult and disrespect. And women hold grudges.
No.
I have a younger sister, and she unconditionally has to forgive me. But there are things that's like she wants to like murder me, but she understands it's that unconditional. But if she was not my sister or part of my family, I am dead to her.
Yeah, she'd send you to the guillotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guillotine is wild.
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
I know, like I've worked at many elementary, middle school, and high school, and all the girls who have brothers. He's like, I want to kill my brother, but I still love him. Like, because again, that's family bond. So, yeah. Now
that's how you know your family.
Yeah, family. Hey, family is complicated. That's why we don't talk about family because those are one of the few things. Family is so complicated that even if you live in a very bad situation or a good situation, no matter what, family forgives you, even if you're estranged, like if you've been far apart for 5, 6, 7 years.
Wow, Michael, turn the music off.
It's just I just wanted it lowered a little bit so I could hear Johnny. I didn't ask him to turn it off entirely.
It's gonna snow tonight, people.
No, it's not. It's technically still the summertime.
No, I'm saying that because that's a miracle that Michael turned the music off for once in his life.
Don't get used to it. I did it because I like Sentinel. I don't like you.
Now,
feelings mutual.
Now, I want to change the topic, from all the stuff because earlier I heard you guys talk about how both you guys at one point didn't like each other, and that stream, I don't want to talk about it, but I want to bring it up where I did a stream because a certain someone kicked me out and they didn't want to talk to me as an adult, and
God.
I was telling you, Sentinel, that there are people. And, Michael confirmed it, YTC, in the past have told me that when I met them, they were like, hey, there's a thing called Sentinel. Don't trust them, yada, yada. And even guy, I know you're not a big fan of CG. They're all telling me that the same thing. So I was like always wondering where this hatred of all these people. And this is the thing about why I'm done with Niners content, and I'm gonna do
Yeah.
what the hell I want to do, is because everyone hates each other, which is kind of contradicting. I don't understand. So
There's a lot
John,
of there's a lot of clicks.
John,
And
I'll just say this. Sentinel, there was a point in time where I didn't trust you, and that was because I thought CG was a cool guy to be around. But I learned the hard way with CG. All of us did, and like,
he lies about everybody and talks shit behind your back.
that's 100% true. I've actually spoken to him nearly a dozen times about
He
this.
knows. He knows. He doesn't care, or he doesn't have the just the ability.
Oh no. I've bitched him out. Like I like basically like taught him a lesson because the dudes become snarky at me. I said, dude, I don't care if you're taller than me, wider than me. I may not be super, like you, but I told him this. Listen, don't try to act tough to a person who's speaking to you in StreamYard in private mode.
And I know you guys aren't that far away from each other. Don't ask me how I know that, but I know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's told me, like, I've actually sent him a hat. I've actually sent him a hat because I was doing giveaways early in my channel. I wanted to do more giveaways, but I wasn't making enough money from my YouTube channel, and I went through a bit of a very rough patch where I did not have no money, so I had to move in back with family, which I did not want to do. So the point of the matter is that we had conversations, and I've told CG this. You are the only person who gives a rat's ass about the people who do not like you. You give so much, like, I want to be friends with them. I want to be friends with them. And I told him they don't want to be friends with you. It's not fair. It's not fair. And so in his brain is like, he feels like he's a child.
Oh, that really backfired on him.
Like he feels like a child. He says he feels like a child. Like you have like 10 kids who are having fun, all that stuff. And he's right there in that corner that no one wants to play with them. Why they don't want to play with you? And then finally, after speaking to him and him getting in trouble with the whatever that network was of that Raiders dude who created a network for all, and that's where Mitch is from. That's how
he didn't.
Mitch.
That Raider fan didn't create it, but he's like one of the biggest people involved in.
Oh, I spoke to that dude. One time. The guy's from Philadelphia.
He's all right. No.
A Philadelphia Raider.
We're talking about two different people.
So anyway, the point of the matter is I've spoken to them. Then there was they call it ASAP Network. I don't know if they're still around. Because that's where I met Jay in the Bay. Because he was part of that network. Now I don't know what happened to Jay. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing all right. Because he's not uploaded since the Super Bowl. So I hope he's doing all right. But the point of the matter is that CG is not a bad guy. And he's told me this. Secretly, he's very soft. He's very timid, all that stuff. And the only reason why I'm telling you this because I'm very transparent. And he knows that I've conversations. And we have private things that I will never share with everybody because that's a promise I made with him. But the things that I'm able to speak about is that he's finally opened his eyes and he took his stuff to the TikTok. He still uses his YouTube channel for whatever the hell the reason, but he went to TikTok, and I think he should stay there because it makes more sense for him. And so it took him a while, and it took me after almost 12 times talking to him, realize that.
Well, the only reason he's still on YouTube is because he got a sponsorship.
Yeah, but again, that's not going to last forever. Like,
and why are you bringing CG Bully up with me specifically?
Well, because he was the one who kept telling me that guy Sentinel was bad. And he kept referencing something called Fisk Vegas. And so
Butters.
I don't know.
We were in Fisk Vegas's chat.
Yeah.
It's like professional wrestling. It's just we would type nasty things at each other based on our sports teams, right or wrong.
And then he talked about TTC, which eventually, after 6 months, realizing what it was, YTC, explained the best way. It's basically groups of football fans talking crap to one another. And so when you have that thing, and I've seen that Vis Vegas, that's a character. You know, I know that's a character. That's not a real person. That's a character. And so
before you go, John Jay, before you go, I just have to say something.
yeah.
And I don't want to bring up old wounds because it involves the Niner by nature and CG. And I'm not defending my actions. I got what I deserved that stream.
Mm-hmm.
But
Michael
this is
getting
what
what he deserved?
no, I got what I deserved.
Yeah.
I'm not defending my actions.
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying
know. Yeah.
I'm saying like CG would encourage me to pay Fisk money. Like he would say, "I'll pay him to line up." Like he would tell me, "Oh, you should put Gavin in the firing range. You should put and he tried to like because
Did
I
he
was
pay
like
you,
maybe
or did he get? Did he pay you, or did you?
he tried to encourage me to like put people in the pay
Firing
Fisk to
range.
put people in the firing range. And with
Okay,
him and
John, the firing range is like Fisk's version of like a burial, where he just goes in on you, talks crap about
Yeah.
you, your team.
I remember
And
the Chardol
it's cute.
the
It's
Chardol.
cute.
I don't know why
It's
you did.
harmless.
I don't
It's
know why.
harmless. It's harmless. It's
And then of
harmless
course,
fun.
and you paid, and this is the reason why I got on you and Niner by nature. Again, I don't know, because I know you said you've never been out here in California, but there's a place called the Fillmore District, and the Fillmore District was predominantly after the war. It became like a Black Wall Street in San Francisco. There's a lot of history with that. Now, currently, the Fillmore is basically a low class working area with so much diversity and a lot of government houses, and of course, another part of it, which is a little bit more in the uppity side, more richer. But anyway, that's a different story. So, a lot of people who lived over there and who still live there, you don't do that to people who live there, because if you did that, they will find you and they will whoop your ass. And that's why Niner by nature
Sounds
said,
like Philly.
you don't know me. He says, how do you not know me? And he also kept telling you, just because my opinion was high on Trey Lance, you basically paid someone for an opinion. And this is the thing, that you cannot get mad if someone has an opinion. So
look, I know. I told you I got what I deserved that day.
now
CG was like encouraged.
Yeah.
He was like saying, "Oh, maybe Niner by nature is going to grow big on that."
Yeah. Now, I've told you this, I think, one time, but if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. When the Niners lost to the Rams, and I made the biggest mistake, I kind of went off, and I wasn't trying to piss off YTC, you, RJ, and anybody else, but my team just lost to a division rival, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'd be so pissed
And
if
so
any of you brought it up. Oh.
And so I had to go do a stream after the game. I was not in a good place.
Right. I hear you.
And so RJ used to do those Tuesday night shows where he used to go super, super late. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to bring me in. He didn't want to bring me in. And I wanted to go in there to apologize to everybody. I wanted to do the bigger thing. But because you guys were being dicks to me, I had to take the logo that I made for CG. And when he saw CG, I was trying to stay composed. But after RJ and you guys became so snarky, you guys made me lose my temper. And a few days later, you made that stupid video, okay, of me. And I am still pissed off about that. And now I've kept my mouth quiet. I don't want that video up there. But for whatever the reason, you have never, ever respected me enough to delete it and take it down. Now, I'm telling you this, and I've kept my mouth shut for almost a couple of years. I would like you to take that video down. And if you want me to pay you, if you want me to go beyond to get that thing down, because I was disrespectful, okay? You guys did not understand the headspace, especially when a team who's your rival, and the way we lost, Okay. And so at the end of the day, I know a lot of people know about that video. So during the video, I uploaded it and that day, everything was all squashed and fixed. And the common courtesy of you not trying to like, you know what, maybe John, made a mistake. Let's take it down, yada, yada. The question is going to be what you are going to do. So I'm just letting you know, if you're going to keep it up there, I get it. But at the
I
end,
do that. I do that to remind me not to do it.
okay?
I do it too.
Okay. And there's a lot of people who are very disrespectful towards me because I lost my temper. Okay. But I have not said anything about it. Now, I did say, whatever, it's your channel, you do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, if you have any common courtesy, and I'm going to say this to you as a man right now, if you respect me enough, you would take it down. Will you do it? That's your decision. So you can think about it overnight and you can let me know in the future. But I'm not going to apologize for that no more. You guys were at the wrong. I wasn't. You guys took it way too far. That's all I want to say about that.
On record.
Let him score here so I can keep the clock out.
Yeah, John, I'm not saying I was right in that situation, and I don't think anybody was right in that situation. I just think tempers were high on both ends.
Yeah. And you guys should have gave me the benefit of the doubt to let me come in there and say, yo, I think you should apologize, John Jay. I would have done it and everything would have been smooth. But not reading my comments, I was trying to get your attention. I wanted to go in there. Okay. And then CG popped in there, try to put some breezes on you guys, and is what it is.
CG. Yes, for whatever the reason, CG says, "Oh, I want to stay neutral." Newsflash: he never is.
So again, I look at CG as I look at CG as a guy who's just a dude who doesn't know what he's doing, wants people to help him out and all that stuff.
All I wanted to do was talk to CG about that situation, but he never talked to me.
Well, again, I
don't even know what the situation was.
I'll let John Jay speak and then I'll talk about it.
Now,
all right.
I don't want to be a snitch, but like when he said that the dude, the 49er talk, whatever.
Yeah.
Not as my nature.
He basically was like, I was disrespected by that comment, and when CG heard that, he basically had to side, and that's why. And I don't know if he's done any more of those things with that dude, because I have not seen that dude on his channel in a while.
All right, so let me explain to Sentinel real quick.
Anyway,
nice.
So there was it was about, I'd say, a month or two ago. During the summer. And CG would pop on. He would live stream with this guy, 49er Sports Talk, by the name of Drew Kerr. I don't know if you know him.
No.
But then, he and I would go in there sometimes, and then me and Cardcast would go in there, and then we would troll, of course. That not bad trolling, like not family, none of that. And then this one time,
no addresses.
Yeah, no
people. No. Okay.
And then Tommy got involved. This is the funny part.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And Tommy, I think he, I was
great typer.
Mm-hmm.
I was going at him in the chat, and then he said that I called him a pedo, but I was talking about EDP, I don't know how.
No, it wasn't. It was Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect. Oh, okay, so it was around that time. I think it's because when I was trolling CG, he brought up EDP, and I brought up Dr. Disrespect, and then Tommy, got he didn't even get mad. That's what I was told in the beginning, that he got mad. So I was blocked. Okay, so I went over to the 49er Sports Talk channel just to say what's up, and to still be able to type. And he's, they're yelling at me, and then they say, oh yeah, CG, I'm gonna block this kid because he disrespected me. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I messaged CG to figure this stuff out. I messaged him on IG. I messaged him on TikTok. He blocked me on everything. And I was like,
Yeah, because not to cut you off, Spongy.
No, go ahead.
But CG messaged me because he uploaded a video.
Yes.
I'm like, so.
And I'm gonna get to that.
No, not the video on CarCast. I'm talking about the one where he says, "Oh, no kids are allowed on my channel."
Yeah. I'll get to both.
So I said, "So did Spongy piss you off again?" And then he said, "He's not only pissing off me; he's pissing off the other content creators."
Mm-hmm.
He called Tommy. The P word.
So,
and I'm like, hold on. So I went back and I rewatched the stream because I was like, if he really said that, that's kind of like, because I didn't know at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what Spongy was saying because he blocked him.
Yes.
But later I heard from both CarCast and Spongy that they were only going after. No, Spongy was going after Dr. Disrespect.
And then the only reason I kept going into those streams is because this Drew Kerr guy, at one time when CG was doing an interview, this Drew Kerr guy was in the chat saying that I didn't know my Eagles and that he could name the Eagles 53-man roster. So I kept trolling him about that. But, so then at the time, I didn't know that I had gotten blocked because of supposedly I said something about Tommy, quote unquote. And then I figured that out because
you accused Tommy of being the P word?
No. That's what I didn't know, because I was talking about Dr. Disrespect. And then I don't even know. And then I get this message from Michael saying, "Wait, you called Tommy the P word?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
If you did, listen. If you did, you did. Own up to it.
No, I didn't. I swear to God. Because somebody brought up EDP and I brought up Dr. Disrespect.
Oh,
and then,
all right.
And then I say to Michael, "Wait, bro, I was unaware of that completely." And then there was other things that remember what was exactly in that screenshot?
Yeah, he's telling the truth. He never called Tommy a pedal.
Even Tommy says that you didn't call him.
And even I messaged Tommy later that day, and I was scared because I was like, "Wait, is he mad at me or something?" And then he was like, "You didn't do anything."
Also, Tommy, I'm not calling him a trigger happy, but he does time out, like he times out people.
Yeah,
and many people think it's blocked. So, and so when CG, and again, this is a thing about my brain. I never forget stuff. Where CG was talking about no kids, Tommy said, "CG, I'm the one who timed them out. I'm the one who did it." So, and I think he did it because you either, again, I wasn't there because I was working, but either you said something that, because one thing about Tommy, if you say something that is not true or ridiculous, he's going to time you out. Why does he do that? I don't know. I don't have an answer.
He does it on everybody's channel, and he does it to everybody. So
I know. One time I was doing a show, and Jim Edward was there, and then Jim Edward, of course, he says John with an H or Aaron Donald better than any 49er, stuff like that. And then
actually, that's not true.
And then
no, Tommy, it's not, because Deacon Jones is better than Aaron Donald.
Well, again, that's Jim Edward, and so I'm talking, I go through the comments, a little bit, then I talk, and then I'm talking, and it says Jim Edward was timeout by Tommy Huxley or whatever, and so, and then then Tommy says something sarcastic after he times people out, but that's the thing. So at the end of the day, I think this is what happened. If this is what he's telling me, that's true. That the Drew guy got really ticked off, and so CG had to kiss his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened. Because I've told him when we had our last conversation, I said, you tell me to come support your channel, to leave likes, to leave comments. You tell others to share. And now you don't want to do that no more? Like you don't want to share your content no more? Either something changed in his brain, or
it was the people he was around.
I have not seen Drew in a while. Do they still do shows? Because again, I
have absolutely no idea. I can't even check his channel anymore.
Maybe Drew was like, "Hey, yo, maybe CJ, I need to take some time off, from all that stuff." Because the last time he did a show with Drew, I don't know if it was like 3 weeks ago or when I started officially working in mid-August. But at the end of the day, I've always say this: he's going to exhaust the people he works with. Because I don't know if he still does shows with Dub Nation. I don't know if he still does shows with that Adam something.
No, Michael, not Adam Mason.
And not to cut you off, John, but apparently for whatever the reason, Keek and him were supposed to do a show, but for whatever the reason, it's not going to happen. But CG says, look, CG told me that he has like family. It sounded like
for 3 weeks ago, and then he said no, it was supposed to be it was supposed to be in 3 weeks, and then it.
I don't think he had a family emergency. I think Keek got tired of CG.
I don't blame him.
And hold on, if you annoy Keek, something's wrong with you.
I know, because they were supposed to do a show and it never happened.
But I want to say something else about this. And then he started posting these stupid videos of like content creator hate list, and it was 1 through 5. I don't know. I don't necessarily. Jackhammer was on there. These guys were on there, and then he posted a video. I think I got got mad at one of the videos he posted. I forget who it was about. And then he posted a video about that was titled. Hold on. And then he posted the no kids, and then that was because he was sponsored by a beer company. All right, I understand, but I don't understand. Beer is drank around kids all the time, and he said that it's not good for you if you watch people drink beer. Who cares? Parents do it all the time, respectfully.
Well, like the rule of thumb. I don't mean to cut you off. I know you have a great point. I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, you should not be drinking around kids. But in your family home, like I can tell you millions of stories. Wine, beer, champagne, like whatever. I don't like alcohol, and I will never. Nothing's going to change that. But your family, they do it responsibly. And that's why, you're
usually.
But not every situation is like that. Now, I'm not going to go to, the ins and outs, all that stuff. But yeah, it happens a lot. It even happens on the street where like a lot of kids, high school kids, elementary school kids are going. It happens. Now, I'm going to tell you why he got that sponsor to get some extra money. Now again, I told him this. If you get sponsored, you get help, but it's not like they're going to give you like a limited supply of money. That money it gets cut off in a certain amount of time. So I don't think he's sponsored anymore. So that's
so technically I can be back on his channel.
So
okay, here we go. So he posts no kids allowed.
To be honest,
hold on.
See,
so I got
the thing I knew about CG is he's very arrogant, so he's not going to.
So I got this all wrong. I got like the timeline of the videos all wrong. So first he posted the no kids allowed in my channel one. So and he was yelling and screaming the whole time, acting like people's parents. And that was annoying to me. So I kind of, I was messaging Carcass about it. I was messaging Michael about it. I think I messaged Tommy about it. I think I didn't message John Jay because he doesn't like messages. And then he posted the Carcass want to know why I cut you off video. And the name dropping, unnecessary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to tell Carcass why you cut him off,
Private
message him
DM.
separately.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know the reason he couldn't do that? Because he was stupid and he blocked him. So he had to make a video about it. And the whole 6 minute and 44-second video, maybe a minute of it was about Carcass. The other 5 minute and 44 seconds of it was about me.
Yeah,
and
so
if you want to watch it, it won't take that much time. And I just want you to see.
It's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it.
I just want you to see how much of that video was about me, and it was all lies.
Not only that, the stream before he did the video on Carcass, he even admits he doesn't see his own son.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like
you don't admit
why would you even like see? I said CG. This is why people go after your family, because you give too much shit to these people, bro.
And I understand, because he was when I started to pop around his channel again, he had this quote unquote stalker guy or whatever. Who would stalk his wife. I don't know. Supposedly they had a legal case about it. I have absolutely no idea. They had a restraining order, and he popped into his YouTube chat and he started going at him. So don't ask me because I don't know. But that was around that time, and he got real heated one time when he was doing a show with who was it? That young kid. John Jay, do you know the kid Carcass used to do shows with?
Carcass did a show with another kid?
Yeah, hold on.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, go on. Like, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so Carcass did a show with somebody.
No. It was I'm gonna see this. Well, it was with like it was some kid who's in the Niners community, and he hadn't really popped around streams in a while. And CG had him on, and then in the middle of that, this stalker guy hops in and he gets real heated, so he had to end the stream. That's besides the point. Well, what was I getting on about?
Yeah,
I don't know. Why are we talking about this in the first place?
I know, like
we know everything we already need to know about this guy.
Yeah.
So.
And to be honest, Sentinel, like looking back at our situation that we had, I know the true man that CG is right now.
Go.
I didn't even know that CG was talking shit about me like that behind the scenes. I thought I thought it was just kind of like when Fisk would have like a live chat, we would just be in there just talking shit, and then once it was over, it was over.
Yep.
And
That's how it
until
should be.
until a couple things like weird happened. Uh, Tyson was involved, and I think it was over CG's betrayal of being a 49er fan and becoming a Patriot fan. And
Oh yeah,
Master at
that
Work,
day.
Master at Work did a live stream with CG Bully talking about CG rejecting the 49ers and embracing the New England Patriots.
That's wild.
Yeah. So the videos no longer exist, I imagined. I wish I had downloaded them. Somebody from my
I
that
don't
community
think
which
it's
you
not
will not
downloaded.
speak.
I'll tell you this right now, it's not downloaded.
No, somebody has it. Trust me, somebody has it.
Maybe the
No,
only
somebody
person
always
that I
has
think
it. I can.
maybe Billy Badass. Maybe Billy Badass.
Well, of course, he's friends with Tyson. He could easily get it from Tyson. So but that video, like I say, is still there. It's still available. Once you release it, it's there forever. Once you make it, it's there forever. So I've got a screenshot of it. I think I have a little clip, but nothing like what it really was, and it was just kind of like just cloud chasing, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically the first situation that CG got in trouble was a guy called the Beast Rider. At the time he was talking 49ers, and at the time, it was still, that time where people were not at work yet. And so I would pop in as much as I could. And then Beast Rider was doing the preseason game, the Chargers versus the Niners. And then CG kept saying, Beast Rider, read my comment. Beast Rider, I want to do a show with you. Beast Rider. That's where everything went downhill once he started to annoy someone. Now, the dude covers the Raiders, things like that. And then I don't know what happened between him and a lot of the 49ers guys. There's a few Niner guys who, have some issues with me. I don't hate them. I'm not going to even, go there. It is what it is. But the point of the matter is that because
we both hate CG.
because
you can mutually shake hands and say, we hate CG. Shake hands.
So
I know what you're talking about. I know a person in the 49ers community. I know two people in the 49ers community who know what
Aaron for First Takes, I used to do shows with him. I used to talk to him. And then one day, out of the blue, he messaged me at 8:30. It was like 11:30 his time, because he says he lives in upstate New York. And he said, you need to be really careful about CG. You need to be really careful about CG. And I told him, dude, I'm good, okay? I understand what happened between you guys. So we talked for about an hour behind the stage. 1 week later, I'm banned from his channel. I cannot leave comments anymore. I cannot do this.
Yo.
Then I'm having a conversation with them, and then I had to create an Instagram account and to have a conversation with them. And then Bash's name, Bashar's name comes in there. And apparently Bashar and CG were talking shit about me behind my back. I tried to talk to Bashar. After 30 minutes, of waiting, he finally, his account disappeared. And then First Take is like, you're harassed. I wasn't harassed. I wanted to talk to him. And we're talking, on Instagram back and forth. And he's starting to frustrate me. He's starting to piss me off. And I said, let's have a conversation, you and me. I'm only going to talk to you, when Bashar is ready. No, I don't do this shit. So eventually he started to go. I said, oh, okay. So you knew that Bashar and CG were talking about me, and you did not want to talk to me because I thought you and I were friends. Do not talk to me again. Do not talk shit to me again. And if I find out, you do this to me, I'm not going to be like everybody else. And I'm going to expose your dumbass. And so he was leaving community posts every single day. about CG and other people. CG and other people. The guy started to become a bit of an asshole. And if I did not lose the information because I had to reinstall my software, everything deleted. But that guy was a two-face, talking crap about people. And so I lost respect for him. And he has not unblocked me because he didn't want to talk to me like a man. But Shar blocked me, I've interacted with him several times. And I've been very respectful to him. He says that he's okay with me, but I'm still blocked from his channel. So I don't know what happened between there. Niner Sickness, I've met him face to face. I tried to talk to him about the situation because apparently, again, that's another person. What he told me about CG and a few guys CG used to hang around with, I started to realize I like these dudes, but I don't want to do shows with Niner Sickness. He's a good dude. I met with him. He was a great guy. He gave me a ride to the BART station when I met Corey and other people. And so for whatever the reason, and then a few other guys who, again, you don't care about this shit, but for whatever the reason, I don't know why you're taking your frustration out one dude and you're taking it out on me. That shows the character of everyone in the Niners community. I'm done with it. And I'm going to say his name one more time. John LaJoy, you can hate my guts and you can threaten me all you want.
You can call the cops all you want.
I still respect you. And you do whatever the hell you want to do. Right there, after the LaJoy thing, I'm done. Screw this. I'm done. I don't need this. I do not need the hate, and I don't need the bullshit.
Wow.
I try to be nice. My bad. So I'm done.
I was just going to say, can I just say one thing, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I thought my side of the street had drama. This sounds like more like a drama sort of situation with some of these creators.
So it's kind of crazy.
LaJoy hates me. He hates me as much as John Jay does.
I don't even know who LaJoy is.
But you know, Michael,
Aaron and Bashar are solid people. For sure. Aaron especially, I'd have known.
Shut up.
Because he instantly knew. Because I confirmed a couple things. So regarding CG, Bashar's always been cool with me, so I'll keep it with him. I've never heard him say a bad word about anybody in our community. Neither Aaron, besides CG Bully, but I think we know what he is. It's unfortunate that he's caused you so much miscommunication and just kind of strife. Mm-hmm. He's most definitely a cloud chaser. I mean, I don't care if you paid me $1,000. I would not do what he did in terms of like denying my Niner fanhood. But it's just me.
John Jay, you know why I don't like a lot of these Niner guys, especially Sickness. You know why I don't like them. But it's a whole other story.
I mean, yeah. But at the same time, CG kind of brings.
Yeah, this game's gonna go late, so you guys can be here for a while.
No, that's fine.
Anyway, I know it's now. I'm still gonna leave a little bit early before probably the game ends because I'm still tired. The point is this. The point is this. I understand, human psychology way more than I try to pretend I don't. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if something's going on, the smart thing to do is to talk it out with people to see what's going on. And if you choose not to talk to another person, animosity is going to build. And what does that mean? Then you're going to start having like these chatters back and forth, people talking crap because they don't want to talk to each other. And I understand, talking to CG is probably talking like to a wall. The reason why I can actually talk to CG and he actually listens to me is because I don't act like a pussy. I'm sorry to use that word, but sometimes you have to check people. It's not nice to do, but you just don't like go up to it and say fuck you, fuck you, fuck. No, that's not how you check a person. You say, listen, you and I are grown men. Grown men should not act like preschoolers and toddlers. Okay, we should talk like this. Oh, okay. You don't want to have a serious conversation, so I'll say this: if you do not want to talk to me, we're done. We move on. You go your separate ways. Don't talk shit about me, and I'll talk shit. Boom. But if you want to have a conversation like a grown ass man, we will do it. But most people don't want to do that. Why? Because people are too prideful. Sometimes, like my grandfather said when he was alive and I was still a kid, it's better to walk away from a situation to be a softie than try to be tough and get yourself hurt. Because you have more bigger priorities than arguing with another person who does not want to listen to you. And so we have moved away from that. I'm tired of this. All the younger generation, fuck that argument. Okay. There are a lot of young people in today's culture who actually still go by that rule. Okay. Okay. But just like my generation, there are a lot of idiots who act more dumber than younger people. So that's just my thing.
Michael.
And my simple, okay, enough, with the Michael. I know you guys like to clown him, but I'm being serious right now for one moment. At the end of the day, if Aaron, Bashar, First Takes, and
LaJoy,
a few other people, no, me and LaJoy, we're done, and he doesn't want to talk to me. That bridge is broken. At the end of the day, I'm willing to talk and listen. That's my philosophy. If you want to talk,
you never know.
That's all.
You never know.
Okay, that's
And
all.
You have to
I'm gonna say that
you have to respect the fact that they, regardless, you need. I think people's perspectives should just be respected because for one reason or another they might just not want to just
And that's the thing that's the thing that John Jay tried to teach Gadget play.
Jesus.
But he's just used to people like Grant Cohen, and I get it to a certain extent because people that collab that are Grant Cohen supporters, they're yes man. He wants that. He wants people to be yes men and agree what he says, but in reality, not. You're never gonna have yes men.
I know.
You just never will. And
listen,
that's the thing he doesn't understand because and I do agree. It was Grant Cohen's fault because Grant Cohen gave him a platform and Grant Cohen hyped him up.
All his listeners, they are people who watch the game and try to be experts. But again, I'm not gonna. Shardall and I, we had a conversation. I did not yell at him. I did not curse him out. I asked him 3 simple questions. Why do you have a problem with me? Number 1. Number 2, why do you keep harassing my friends? And number 3, one serious question. Why do you want everyone to like you? The third one, he left. And then 5 minutes later, he came back. Okay? I did not go off on him. I didn't argue with him. I gave him something to think. And even though I cannot stand, the moron, because he's a moron, okay? I showed him compassion. I showed him respect. And I even tried to explain to him, not everyone is going to like you. And you need to stop harassing me. You need to learn how to grow up. He's like, I'm too ashamed to be weak. I want to be tough. I want to do this. I'm insecure. Yeah. And that's why I called you a man child. Men don't act that way. I'm sorry. I know this. Oh, you can't be masculine. No. Being a man has nothing to do about being an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I've always said, a steroids infused, like brain dead, idiot. It's about showing respect and having a conversation with people. Okay, that's why RJ is really funny when he talks about men have to act like emperors and enslave the female population, which is, I know it's a joke.
You know why women don't need a watch?
Why?
It says a clock on the kitchen stove.
Oh God.
Okay, Harrison. Okay, Harrison Buckner.
Anyway, the point of the matter is
that Bucker.
Okay.
That's a Charles Barkley
Yo,
joke.
Mike,
Moving away from all the negativity, the reason why I tolerate Michael is that he's not as dumb as, even though I goof around with him.
Jesus Christ.
There's a reason. Hey, no, no.
I'm sorry.
Let's
Yo.
talk.
It's
Let's
the way you
talk.
said it. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. It's just the way you said it. It made me laugh.
That's all right.
Mike said.
Listen, but just like someone said, he's my village idiot. He's my village idiot. Very simple. And he's
who?
Everybody.
Michael. Yeah, he's my village idiot. You know, people.
No,
I've told
I
you,
thought CG was.
people go to your channel to watch you argue with Carcass and Spongy.
Yep.
Okay. Spongy is 13 years old, so we have to understand he's a kid. Now, he does get like a child, very annoying. And as a parent, oh my gosh, why is the kid acting up? So you got to understand that. And so hopefully one day when he starts to mature, when he becomes a teenager, because you'll be a teenager and you'll start, this little kid stuff, boys, once they get around 14, 15, they try to act like adults. They try to act mature. And so I tolerate you. You do annoy me a lot, but it doesn't mean
Me
you're
too.
a bad person. And
Michael, you annoy me too.
And Carcast, you're my 49er brother. The stuff that you and Michael say, I don't know if it's like real hatred or like just you and him doing a bit. And so at the end of the day, that's how I look at this situation. YTC, he's always been very kind to me for some reason. And Corey Davis, shout out to him. Without me meeting YTC, I would not have done the Pick'em show. What a wonderful man who used to do pick'ems on his Facebook page was willing to say YTC, a guy who lived in New York, New Jersey. That's Corey Davis. And when Corey has a high standard of that, of Mr. YTC is at the level of Corey Davis. And so that's why when every time I'm with McNiner and Niners, I always say YTC and history. I don't say this person. No, I say it's YTC because that's what Corey would say. Oh, this is YTC and his friends, TRL, all these guys. The way Corey will live on with me. And Corey, and it's hard for me to say this, he liked you guys enough that he put all the negativity and saw one thing: good people who loves their team. That's why I come back as much as I can.
But Mike
and Corey has our backs. I mean, remember when the dude threatened you and he was like, "Don't talk about John Jay like that. He's my friend."
Well, he called
Mike,
me, he called me his brother.
Mike, I got a question for you.
Ooh.
What's good, Spongy?
Do you still love your Bears?
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You
Yo, Mike.
You rage quit in the middle of the game last week.
Mike, go hold a cap.
Listen. I'm still. My sore throat's gone, but I'm dealing with the after effects.
Mike, go hold a capybara and call it a day.
Yep. I'll pull your logic out on me.
What?
I'll pull your.
Dude, I'm immune, dude. If you send me capybaras, I'm not gonna get offended because I'm immune to them.
I don't get offended. I just get annoyed.
Michael, do you sit down to pee, bro?
The fuck?
Oh, there's the fake Rudy joke.
Do you?
No, that's why I'm asking you. Do you?
Michael definitely does. Don't ask me how I know it. I just know it.
You seen it, probably.
Whoa. That's a pause moment.
Mike,
Did they make it?
Mike likes.
That's it. Oh.
Mike likes men. Mike likes men.
All right, let's stop trolling for right now.
Man, LSU a fake thug, man.
Way to troll in my. My eyes.
What?
Unless it's Jackbox Games night, trolling all night long.
Ironic coming from you.
Whoop-de-doo.
Why? I thought you
Okay.
loved trolling Michael.
Fucking Georgia
Too late.
won by 1 fucking point.
It's
versus
too late.
Kentucky. Motherfucker.
I'm looking at a lot. There could be a lot of Rutgers guys drafted this year. Carcass, I sent you a few guys for you to
Yeah.
message.
I
Two
mean,
of
does
them got
Rutgers actually
interviewed.
Does Rutgers, excuse me, does Rutgers actually have a program where they produce quality
I
football players?
guess so.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They
Yes.
produce some pretty good running backs.
Who's your running back this year? What's his name?
Kyle Monangai. He's up
good.
there. They said I understand it's beat reporter for Rutgers, but they said he could be up there for the Heisman. He's a really good running back.
There's a QB coming up. His name's AJ Surace. He's also really good.
AJ Surace. I mean, I don't really use him. I like they have like two brothers, the Torre brothers. I think they're both linebackers or hybrid edge linebackers. One of them could get drafted this year, and the other one's a red.
There's another guy. What's Gabe Vinovich? I think he's a running back.
Bill Vinovich screwed us.
No,
so
not
many
Bill.
times.
Aaron Lewis.
Oh, okay.
He's an edge rusher.
I don't know if they have the younger players on CF25 though.
They hold on. I'll show you something. I'll tell you some of the guys they do have. And there's a running back I think could. They have a Johnny Shepard, the quarterback.
I don't think they have AJ Surace.
They have AJ Surace. He's a 73 overall.
Oh, they have him in the game? Damn.
They have him in the game. For running backs, they have Samuel Brown the fifth. Kyle Monangai, of course. Jushaun Benjamin, Gabe Winovich. Okay, yeah, I see him. And there's other running back who I think's gonna be the star after Samuel Brown and Kyle Monangai leave. Ed Guerrier. From Florida. He's one of the guys I sent you, Carcass.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good. He's 5'7", he's 50. So he's elusive. I think he's going to take over that spot unless they recruit a guy, of course. But yeah, and then I don't really like their receivers. Their receivers stuff.
Deion Sanders had his son Shador Stafford at the end of the game.
Bro, I was playing CF25 and I was spamming what's that one Ohio State receiver? Quinshon Judkins.
Running back.
Yeah, cornerback, my bad. He's a dog, bro.
They have two really good running backs out there in Ohio State. Like two top guys who could get drafted this year.
Oh wait, was he a transfer? He said he went to Ole Miss.
He might
Judkins.
transfer. But
Judkins,
they have Judkins, who's a junior, mind you, and they have Travion Henderson, who's a true senior. And Travion Henderson I think he got recruited by them, but he's gonna get drafted this year in like the 5th round because he's not gonna get the recognition because Quinshon Judkins. And I'm gonna be honest, Travion Henderson is probably the faster back, but Judkins is the more flashy guy. But they're both really good. Like, I understand it's college football 25, but they're a 95 and a 93, respectively.
Oh damn! AJ Brown's injured.
Yeah, he's not gonna be out for the year though. And that's all I'm worried about. All right, I'll be right back.
Wait, he's going to be out for the year?
No, he's not. I think it's just a hamstring injury. I think he's gonna miss like 2 or 3 games. Some of that.
Oh, it's just a hammy. All right.
Yeah, it would be a big loss if they lost him for the year.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are talking about the Madden curse.
Hey, listen, I'm happy Christian is on IR because, like, imagine Christian switch Tua and Christian. Imagine if we had that kind of problem where the athlete decides to keep coming back to play and coming back to play and coming back to play. Not only is he getting injured, but the fact of the matter is he's not producing as well. And I brought this up, and I'll say it again. I think maybe some of the reason that since he fumbled in that first drive is because he wasn't at full strength. He wasn't at full strength.
Bro, I feel bad
You
for
know,
Tua, bro. Just like retire.
Okay, so you know what's really funny?
what's
I
funny?
saw this
The
YouTube
Eagles?
short. Yeah, well, yeah, that's funny. But I saw this YouTube short earlier, and it was one of those guys who does those like mock trades that he would want to see happen, and he said, you know what would be funny if to replace Tua for the year, I guess, that the Miami Dolphins went out and traded for Trey Lance. You know why that's funny? Because they traded. You guys traded with the Dolphins for Trey Lance. That was a great trade, y'all.
I gotta set my.
Oh yeah, it was a fantastic trade. We got to the NFC Championship 2 years in a row. Got to the Super Bowl. We took them to overtime, but we lost. Brock Purdy didn't lose the game. Kyle Shanahan got outcoached once again because our own players didn't know the overtime rules. And hopefully that doesn't happen
No.
again.
Kyle didn't know the overtime rules.
Oh, Kyle didn't know, but
Yeah.
at least one player you'd think would know the overtime rules, considering
that. You would hope.
I gotta set my fantasy lineups. Oh fuck. Bro, fuck. All right. Damn, the Eagles play on Monday night.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, if you have something, listen, at the end of the day, and this goes for every single one watching and every single one on this panel. At the end of the day, unless there are definitive receipts, if there is an accusation or slander that I feel is beyond the pale, I'm going to confront you on it. Because I obviously come from a previous generation where certain words and certain things, if labeled, will get you canceled. I mean, that was the first generation, right? So when Spongy said, you know, Michael and the P word, I was like, okay, that's super serious, because I've watched movies about, you know, the Catholic Church and all that kind of stuff, and there was somebody in the community I was from, unfortunately, who not just EDP, but just somebody making really, you know, lewd, tasteless jokes to minors online through Omegle. I'm glad they shut that.
Oh my god! But no, they didn't. They shut the website down, but there's an alternative now.
Well, there's always going to be an alternative,
and it could be even worse.
Damn it! I'm just pissed because I don't know.
Just understand that what you may think is just, you know, your typical playground talk might come across from me as like shocking, because I don't know where the standard is right now as far as like how crazy is the new normal. So basically, if you see me have like flip out like that, it's nothing personal. It's not directed personally at you. It might have to do with just a generational misunderstanding.
Yeah, I thought like part of us thought you were like unsubscribing to our channels after that.
Well, I hadn't subscribed to any of you guys.
Michael.
Wait a minute. After you mean after that?
Yeah.
No. Because Spongy's a fucking 13-year-old, you know, kid. So at the end of the day, you remind yourself who you're talking to. I'm talking to a
fuck. What tight end should I pick up?
And the
Juwan
fact of the matter
Johnson.
is, at 13, I was doing really stupid shit too. I wasn't accusing anybody of anything like that. But at the age of 13, at my junior high, uh, one of the teachers got arrested for having sex with one of the students.
Hey, yo, what?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes. So when I
Oh,
hear
wow.
I hear that when I hear that thrown around, it bothers the fuck out of me. One, because I have nieces and nephews. Two, because I want to be a parent one day. Three, because I'm a goddamn man and human being, and I want to protect the people who need to be protected, children and women. So it just I just saw red.
Ah.
I just saw red. So that's all I'm saying. That's where I was coming from.
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll another week with Dalton Schultz.
But Carcass, I'm telling you, the best tight end available right now
Yeah,
is
Jawan
Jawan
Johnson.
Johnson.
I just want to see if Schultz like gets more targets, but
Ooh, he took a smack.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying because he's gonna get picked up soon. One of these, and I know who's gonna be. I know who he's gonna be picked up by.
The guy who
Darwin.
sacked him called Kanye.
Not Darwin.
He's the zero. Bam. Oh, that's a clean fucking sack, man.
I'm picking him up. I'm picking him up right now.
Oh, what a horrible route.
But he's not. He's not gonna be able to play for you this week, though. That's the only thing.
Wait, what?
Okay,
I don't.
3-7 out.
No.
Third quarter, 13 minutes, 13 seconds.
Hey, do you perhaps need another kicker, Craigcast?
Yes, please.
I have two of them.
You have two?
I have two.
Hold on, I'm looking at my team right now. I'm trying to see what I need.
Yo, actually, fun fact, Cardcast, I didn't send you his account, but a lot of the I go to a camp, and
Yeah.
they're all from this certain area, and they all went to the same high school. And there's this player who plays for Rutgers. He's their starting center, and they know him, and they follow him on Instagram and everything. And I followed him, and I think I'm gonna ask him, but
Oh shit, damn.
Yeah.
Should I bank on Singletary? 'Cause I don't want him to be my every week back, but
He's. Let me look at your team real quick.
is it like bad? Because I'm trying to see where I can get stronger. Because I don't want to put Madison in for this week. Wait, how do I move? This game.
I mean, at least you're
15, run up the middle for a gain of 6.
How's it looking?
Jesus, you're getting blown out, Carcast. Holy cow!
Where? Because only my kicker played. That's why.
But still, 43-7.
43-7.
Look what Josh Allen did for him, though.
Yeah. But yet you're still projected to win. Jesus Christ. He must be trash.
Who must be trash?
He just got lucky.
No.
Pissed off.
No, but I was projected to lose against. Look at Cahill's team. I was projected to lose to him, but I still won. I came back and won.
Yeah, Joe Stevens is playing him this week, and he's projected to lose.
Cahill's, but projections always don't matter though.
Yeah, because I'm projected to lose this week, and I'm still projected to lose to the Packers fan.
I'm gonna look at his team. Let's see what. Damn, he's got Mixon and Jacobs.
Wait, unknown the Pack. Wait. Unknown the Packers fan?
Nah, AB the Packers fan.
He's got Jefferson, Mixon, Jacobs.
I don't know if this is a new subscriber or somebody, but he says plus 30. What are you talking about?
Probably betting odds.
No, but Spongy, if you want to give me a kicker, let me know because I have 2 more spots left.
Give you the Texans kicker.
You guys think Singletary might have a good game against Washington's run D?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna bank.
Is their run D even good?
I don't know who they have. They have like Deron Payne. I don't know what else they have. I don't know. They have a couple guys. Jonathan Allen. Ooh, or should I start Austin Eckler over Singletary again?
You know, I'm looking at this roster, and I might have to force Gabe Winovich to transfer
What roster?
the Rutgers roster because I already got a lot of running backs.
No, Vinovich is nice. He played for Notre Dame high school.
Notre Dame High School.
Nah, he's good though.
I mean, Jashawn Benjamin.
Have
you heard of him?
No, I think the only guys I know is AJ Surace and then Gabe Vinovich. I don't think I've heard. Now AJ Surace though, he's gonna be a dog. He gets playing time.
How many followers does he have? Hold on, let me check that. He probably has a decent amount because he's a
almost 3,000. Yeah. Yeah, almost 3,000.
Oh, AJ Surace only has like 3,000. Bro, you could try to get him on.
He played my high school team, and we got blown the fuck out.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that many followers. You could try to get him on.
Yeah. One of my friends knows him. Like, I could just ask him. But...
Just ask him, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Are you talking about Mike Singletary?
No.
Devin.
Devin Singletary for fantasy, yeah.
Oh, because you had like Brent Jones on your channel or something like that?
No, we've only had 2 former, or actually 3, Kamoko DeRay, or however you say his name, because I know he got mad about that. Eli Harold and Randy Cross.
Yeah, that's who it was, Randy Cross, not.
Brent Jones was, I believe, on the East Coast Running Gold.
But like Jess has like connections with the. I think
she has connections with the Niners. So.
Hold on, I'm trying to see who else.
So I just set up the streams for this upcoming week on this channel, and I'm gonna be live streaming hockey games.
Oh God, those are gonna be the most boring streams ever.
Yeah, I'm live streaming the Chicago Blackhawks going up against the Utah Hockey Club.
Oh,
why do you get to have a good hockey team?
No one cares, Michael.
Is that the only non-poverty team that Michael has?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
They were Stanley Cup. They were Stanley Cup champions a couple seasons ago.
The Blackhawks are about to do good this year.
Well, don't they have Bedard?
Yeah, they have a generational talent. Connor Bedard.
But it's Bedard.
Bedard.
Because, you know what I love about those hockey streams? I love hearing Michael pronounce those names.
Saint Pierre.
That'll be entertaining.
Jean-Luc Wally. What are the Montreal French Canadian shit can I think of?
I think no. I still
Francois de
watch Blackhawks, but I only watch hockey for majority of the fights. But I still cheer for the Blackhawks.
Mike, how are those streams gonna do? You think they're gonna do good?
Only one way to find out.
Can you just do one of them, and if it doesn't go well, not do anymore?
There's a saying Rome wasn't built. I mean, the FSU versus Georgia Tech stream, it just got 100 views, but before then it was 83 views.
Spongy, how many subs do you have?
98. But
how many sponges does Michael have?
I got 3K on my main channel.
Yeah, let him make the decisions about what he's going to do about his channel.
It's on this channel though. I have more subscribers on my channel than he goes to his second channel.
Well, he's growing his second channel.
But
I technically have more subscribers than you do on my second channel.
Probably do. I get so mad because I was at this event and there's this YouTuber who I know him pretty well, and I saw him, and he shouted my channel out and everything, and he also had me pull up my channel name, my and everything, and he showed on his camera. I haven't gotten any subs since, and that was 2 months ago.
Who was this YouTuber?
He's a sports card YouTuber, but he's got more subs than Michael. I can say that for
Damn.
a fact.
BMax Breaks.
No.
Okay.
Mojo Sports.
No, never heard of him.
A lot of these guys aren't really heard of besides in like the community of.
Oh shit, you're right.
Card collectors. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
71K.
Yeah, 71K.
This guy.
And I have yet to gain a sub from that.
Damn.
I know what your next channel should be, Butters. Sports memorabilia.
No. Don't ruin the
Yes.
hobby, Mike.
Get like, Bears merchandise from like the 80s and see if you can interview some of the 85 Bears that are still alive and don't have like CTE is like bad as where they slur their words and they can't really,
All right, screw it. Austin Eckler.
You know what interview I need to see? Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see Mike interview Antonio Brown.
What the hell? Who's the main guy in Washington as running back?
Brian Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not Eckler?
It's Robinson. Brian Robinson.
Then why the fuck would they get Eckler then?
I'm surprised Terry McLaren didn't demand for a trade.
Oh my God, bro.
So
Terry.
So they traded for Austin Eckler for what reason again?
They signed him.
They signed him? Didn't they trade for him?
No, they signed him.
All right, I'm just gonna start single theory this.
Are you doing your fantasy football stuff?
Yeah, I just gotta set my lineup.
And his team sucks.
Bro,
Yeah,
your team's ass.
I can't stand that shit.
Spongy, your team's ass, bro.
My team's better than yours.
How?
It's
In
better
what
than
area?
yours. Everywhere.
What quarterback? My quarterback's better.
So basically, fantasy is just you're basically the football general manager.
Spongy, my receivers are far better.
Okay.
Oh, we scored a touchdown.
You can say that. That's fine. Your receivers might be better.
My defensive players are better.
Oh, no. That's
okay. I got Fred Warner. I got Julian Love, who put up 18 last week. 18.
Okay.
And I got Chris Jones.
If you talk about name value, yes.
Name value? That's not.
They have the name value. But if you look at my team, they get the overall points. Like Zaire Franklin, the linebacker.
Okay, Fred Warner did get points.
But how many points did he score last week?
How many points did Zaire Franklin score?
9.
Okay, Fred Warner scored like 8. That's still close.
Close, but not close. Not.
All right, let's look back at last week. Give me a second. I'm gonna look how many points. How do you go back?
Reflecting on whether you're right about.
How many points? How many points did Myles Garrett score?
I believe 8.
Chris Jones scored 6 points for me last week.
I'll ask you guys a question. Have you ever played contact football?
What's it called?
No.
Have you ever played contact football where you're in pads and you're tackling the other person and hitting the other person physically, as you would when you played some sort of outdoor sport? Have you guys played any form of outdoor sport? That's something I got to remember to ask. Have you two played any outdoor sport whatsoever? Baseball, basketball, soccer?
Yes.
Okay, so Spongy, you've played baseball. Carcast, what have you played? And basketball.
I've done.
You were actually on teams. You're actually on teams. Okay. Carcast, what about you?
I've done soccer and I've done track.
Okay. The smell of a football helmet is one of the most distinctive smells you'll ever smell in your life.
Mhm.
The smell of that, the pads, the paint, all of it. And then it's just this. It, I mean, it's physical. I mean, it's physical. You're hitting another human being, but it's no different than you know uh, fighting or fighting your little brother or older brother over
Mhm.
something.
Yep.
So I mean, if you've got enough fire to throw down with your older brother, you probably got enough fire to sack a quarterback or beat a guy on the edge and hit somebody. But
I
just
Yep.
don't.
you know he I just I guess I'm saying don't be all about the numbers. Play it when you get an opportunity because it's actually more fun to play than it is just to do the numbers.
I
It's
know.
so much fun to play. Oh
See, I
my
would
god,
want to play, but I
when you can line somebody up and you're gonna get that hit,
Mhm.
it's one of it's so sweet because I know it's gonna knock the shit out of the motherfucker.
see,
Mhm.
I would love to play it, but I physically can't with you know just my body ain't fit for it, height wise and stuff.
Wait,
How tall are you currently?
you
5'3",
You're 5 foot. Okay. How much do you weigh currently?
like 105.
well,
You're 13 years old. You're
you
5 feet and you weigh 105.
5'3",
he's
105.
he's gonna grow. He's gonna grow in eventually. Like right now, his body's still now. Everyone's different. So some boys start to grow at 12, others take like 14, 15 for some reason. So he will still grow. Also, an indicator of how tall your father is. You can grow about
Ugh.
a half of inch to up to 2 inches taller than them. It's a weird rule of thumb. So
Thank God
He's like,
thank God I beat the odds because I grew.
yeah,
I think I
yeah.
was almost my
But again, like some
yeah. I
people,
I got him by 6 inches at least.
I know, like some people are very fortunate that they grow, way. But most doctors tell parents you expect your kids to. So if you're
Mm-mm.
a girl, expect to be around the same height as your mom. Boys get the luxury to get about a half inch to 2 inches. Now again, there are exceptions.
No,
Exceptions.
they when I did Pop Wonder, they fucked me over because I was like really fat. So they went by the weight instead of the height. So I actually played kids who were 2 years older than I was,
Mm-hmm.
and I was still dominating.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I think they started me out at linebacker, moved me to the edge, and then I decided a little later. This is like before I I had to stop playing tackle football. This
I
is
bet.
before I had to stop my. This is before I had to stop playing tackle football because I fucking messed up my ankle skateboarding. Uh, and I was kind of playing with the idea of safety because I was too small to beat a bigger O lineman and be a middle linebacker. But I really liked, you know, seeing where the ball would go and then just hitting the other guy. Like Ronnie Lott was like a huge influence. Uh, I'm not that old, but I just looking back at just some of the hits and knowing his reputation and knowing he was a 49er and how he just sort of came into the league and just started winning. Like he won it Super Bowl as a rookie. So he has this like legendary presence. And I wanted to just kind of like integrate that into my game. But I, it wasn't a skateboarding accident. It was just multiple. I was too heavy trying to do these tricks, and I screwed up my right ankle. And it wasn't until years later that I could get the weight off and finally get the surgery done. And right now I'm at a normal weight. I still have chronic pain in my right ankle, but unfortunately, due to the skateboarding, man, I couldn't play high school football.
Really?
Fucking sucked. I couldn't play high school football. No, right about fucking. It was the summer of what year was it?
Today.
Shit. Summer of 02, 03. That happened, and going into the fall,
Is this game out
knowing
of overtime? Yeah.
no, because the
Probably not
Cal is third quarter, 7:53.
I know. Yeah, this is called After Dark
Yeah,
football.
it sure is after dark.
Because the reason why it's called After Dark football is because once all the games end at at the 8:15, 8:30 mark, the games that are still ESPN, they call it After Dark, and that's the reason why.
Like the people like to say, the freaks come out at night, and that's why Michael's streaming right now.
So that's about it. So this game,
but you're on his stream with him, and
yeah.
So you're basically a self-admitted freak yourself.
I know, like it's kind of hilarious. Like you said, the freaks come out at night. Don't forget to add yourself.
Yeah. Well, Jackbox Games night. Yes, I am.
That was so fun. Like the fibbage, the quiplash.
What other? So fun.
I like the one.
What's up, YTC?
I like the one that is the monster thing.
You like
YTC?
You like USS Boner?
Yeah, YTC. I'm doing the opening night for hockey.
I know Mike loves those.
Yo, that was great, bro.
Who are the Blackhawks playing?
The USS Boners. Yeah, that was funny.
When Pterodome came up with that was top tier.
I gotta hop on the Jackbox. How do you get in?
So YTC, are you doing the Monday Night Football game? Because I didn't see that you scheduled it. So are you doing it?
He's not doing it because it's Eagles. We don't like Eagles.
Michael, you please don't do it. I don't want to hear you talk about football.
Especially about my Eagles.
You don't want to hear me, but you're the reason. You and Spongy are the reason.
We killed the audience. Yeah, you said it about 50 fucking times the past
week. Dude, you and Spongy
YTC, no. Take that back right now.
It's too late. I'm already playing. I'm already on it.
What did he say?
Michael can take that slot.
No, Michael, please don't take that slot, please.
No, I'll do the game.
If you did that game, how many people would watch you?
Get everybody in here to watch me. I do. Yes, the freaks come out at night. Of course, everybody's showing up in the chat at 1 a.m. Of course, because all the freaks have come out.
How are you guys not tired, bro?
It's only 10 on the West Coast.
I know.
Don't you got school tomorrow? Oh wait, tomorrow's
Sunday.
Tomorrow's Sunday, Carcass.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
I know, because if Pterodome didn't fall asleep, I would have bounced out exactly at midnight. But I was trying to wake him up, and I'm glad that he woke up.
I didn't think he was. I didn't know what was going on.
Also, did he end up waking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he woke up. He woke up and he said, "Oh, my wife's out of town."
So just when Pterodome was waking up, Levi was going to leave, and I was going to suggest, "Yo, Levi, if you got to go with the lady, I know Spongy doesn't sleep." And exactly when I said Spongy doesn't sleep, Pterodome woke up. He's like, "No, Spongy has to go to sleep. He's a kid."
Next time when he falls asleep, say that.
Damn, I thought he would be I thought he would be like cranky when he woke up.
Nah, he wasn't cranky. He was still like he just wanted to lay down. You could tell he still wanted to sleep.
At first, I thought like some of the things he was saying was like incoherent. You know how like when people are asleep,
Uh-oh.
they
Sack.
don't know what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like that for maybe a minute. And he realized where he was.
This is why. That's one of the reasons I don't like to do stuff and then get on stream because it makes you feel tired ultimately.
I know. I fell asleep on streams multiple times, and you could hear me.
Oh
Yeah, we
yeah, I
know, Carter.
remember. Me and McNair were talking about it when we were before he left, and he's like, we were doing the Wednesday Corey Davis show,
Yeah, I remember.
and then after you promoted your channel, exactly when the thing clicked off, exactly the people didn't. Once it was like, all right, stream is dead. You started snoring.
Yeah.
Oh my
Exactly,
god.
like less than a second. I don't know how the hell you passed out. Like when I fall asleep, it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes before my body starts to
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I have never passed out. Like when I laid in bed, I've never passed out immediately when my head touched the pillow.
I have, but
Yeah.
only like once or twice.
It takes a while for me to sleep. Like I don't know
Oh,
why.
Apex Jack.
I need about
Hey,
4
guys,
hours
Apex,
of
guys,
decompression.
Apex Jack is back. Michael, seems like you didn't ban him for 24 hours.
Yo,
I need about 4
Yo.
hours.
I got Michael.
So I got Michael's. Wow.
You know what? If
I know,
Apex,
Michael,
no,
do
hold
whatever
on,
you want with them.
hold on. Apex, if you ask somebody if they want to, run a train on my cousin, you're gone.
Now he's gonna type it
Now
in,
he's
man.
gonna do it. Now he's
Wonderful
gonna
for
do
giving
it.
a suggestion.
He always says that, John.
Well, maybe you should not suggest.
I'm gonna run a freight. Michael, I'm gonna
Even if he doesn't say, he doesn't say a snarky comment.
Michael, I'm gonna run a freight train on your cousin.
Wow.
I got Michael's cousin and sister dating on Valentine's.
Sheesh.
You're weird.
Michael probably doesn't get the joke.
That's one of the best comments I've heard from Apex. That's one of the best comments I've heard from Apex.
All right, let me read it.
Mike, how are you gonna upload it?
Oh. Is that Kenny? Because that sounds like a Kenny joke.
No, that's not Kenny. This account's been around way before we knew Kenny.
Nah, Kenny's behind that account.
Nah, Kenny's hilarious on those Jackbox streams, bro.
It's so hilarious how
I didn't say it was a bad joke. I said that sounds like a Kenny joke.
So
what the fuck, Apex?
Yo, this is Choo Choo. I'm coming for your cousin. I'm coming for your cousin, Michael.
It's kind of hilarious. Like last night, Kenny was
It
was
only Kenny. If you're listening to this, it's only because the joke added, so it can be electrifying. And I've heard you make those kind of jokes before.
Michael,
I love trains.
Yo, that choo choo train's about to rail your cousin from the back, bro.
So I was gonna say something like Kenny yesterday was like oh, I don't like these very explicit answers, and then he kept typing these like come on, man, like why do you be a hypocrite? And then I remember that Kenny, for whatever the reason, he's very goofy and all that stuff.
Hold on,
but
I swear, if I see another dodo answer, I'm gonna get mad. Next thing we see is a dodo answer, and it was Kenny's.
Between dildos and Nancy Pelosi and all of the political references,
and soon to be
you're the only one
USS
who's laughing. You're the only one who's laughing.
Michael, tell your cousin to watch her back.
Like I don't want to bring this up.
You're weird.
Hold on. I don't want to bring this up, but like Nancy Pelosi, like as a resident of nearby San Francisco,
who is she?
There's like so many.
She's
people.
A congresswoman from San Francisco. She has long ties to her parties, and she's also been a lifelong career politician. Her family's been politicians. She was actually a part of the Kennedy administration, or met him at
So
one point.
so
And she's just basically been kind of a
She
hypocrite.
looks like Bill Clinton.
And he's just basically not. All of these people,
all
Mr.
politics,
Carl,
all
all these
politicians,
pieces of crap.
all
They're all
politicians are politicians. Like again, politics is not something that. But the point is that she's not from San Francisco. She's from the East Coast. I wish I could say she was from Philadelphia.
She's not from San Francisco. She was
I wish
never
I could say
born
she's
here.
from Philadelphia, because then it'll make a lot of sense why, but she's from Maryland. Her family's from Maryland. Her father was the mayor.
Close enough. That's close enough to Philly.
So, okay.
And her father sucked as mayor, by the way.
And so,
what?
Her husband, and Pelosi's not her. That's her the surname of her husband. Met Mr. Pelosi, who's actually from San Francisco. And
well, Mr. Pelosi actually likes other misters, as it turns out.
So here's the point. In 1980,
that's gonna be the next answer on Jackbox Games.
In 1986, she was basically like a rich housewife, and her kids were like going to college, and for whatever the reason, she said, "I'm gonna get into politics." That's not true. That's what the newspapers say about her. Basically, she had a lot of ties and people. And unfortunately, and this is never going to change. If you come from an upper class environment, if you have any law degree or any type of political, like science from a college, and you have a good job.
Listen,
that's how you enter politics. Politics is not like because and again, it's not a cheap business. That there's a reason why they campaign for billionaires.
Exactly.
Easy to be a politician.
There's a simple. Can I? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
There's a pearl of wisdom I would like everybody, even the listeners, to take from this discussion. If you have the ambition to run for public office in any level of executive decision making, where you can actually decide something that affects a lot of other people, keep an eye on that person, because nobody goes into politics to get poorer. Nobody goes into politics to enrich people's lives. Nobody goes into politics for any of these reasons. Now, if people did, then they would stay at their city level, but that's not what Pelosi has done. She went to become a congresswoman. That's crossing the line. That's when Congress. Now you're part of this. Now you're part of the system. You're not local government. You're not on the board of. You're not the mayor of your town. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And there's gonna be multiple more overused answers. By the way, there's gonna be the tall, skinny, bald, white man. That was
Adam Silver.
Darwin. Yeah, that could work. Kenny's waifu body pillow. And then the USS boner. Those are gonna be the next overused answers on. Tune in next Friday.
They were overused by the time I was your age. Fucking spongy. Are you kidding? Jesus.
Yo, Michael, tell your. Never mind.
It's just hilarious. It's kind of funny.
I would love.
I kind of deserve this.
I have the stream set up for Monday.
No one cares. No one cares.
Michael,
I was such a little bastard as a teenager.
I would love to see you on Friday night for Jackbox Games.
Oh, please join us, Michael.
Carcass and Michael, join us.
Me?
Listen, that would add a good ingredient into like the gumbo.
Oh wow! Apex Jack decided to take a 180 and say Little Spongy is talking about politics is like Michael getting a sports take right.
Damn.
That's a Kenny comment, but it's not Kenny.
It's not Kenny. It's not Kenny.
No, really, Michael. We didn't know.
Dude, I got a feeling Apex Jacks is
It's
either
kaiju.
It's
that
me.
Matrix dude.
It's me, John Jay.
For
Wait
real?
a minute.
Carcass. That's how I know it's not Carcass because he
No,
won't
it's
just
actually
admit to
me.
it.
It's
No,
actually
it's
me.
me, guys. I'm sorry.
I am Spartacus.
It's
You
me.
see, God damn it! I make these
It's
very
Hi.
intelligent references, and most of you are too young to even understand them. I don't even think John got that reference.
I wasn't paying attention. So I
I'm
don't know
Well,
what
okay, when I said I am Spartacus right now, I meant everybody's claiming they're Applejacks. So I claimed I was Applejacks. And then
so
I referenced
like
I am Spartacus because at the end of
Apple
Spartacus,
Applejack.
yeah,
at the
so
end of Spartacus, all of the guys say I am Spartacus to disguise who really is Spartacus.
yeah, like yeah, Spartacus, everyone knows who he was, what happened. Uh and
No, I don't.
uh
Okay,
I
guys,
I get the actor. I know it's not
okay.
Michael Douglas. I think it's Kirk Douglas who played the
Yeah,
actor.
Kirk Douglas. That's the movie I'm referring to.
And
Yes.
then HBO in the early 2000s did another Spartacus. So like it's been like redone so many times. So Spartacus references, yeah, everyone knows I'm Spartacus. Yada yada. So
Oh, okay.
I'm Apex Jack. Part.
Well, thank goodness
Smart.
you're at least
Oh,
around my age to get some of my references.
Yes. Oh yes.
oh,
What?
please don't play that. You guys are disgusting,
Carcass. It was Carcass.
dude. Like I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with like gross stuff. It really does make you scratch in the head.
Because they're
Okay,
they're
Apex,
13 years old.
Apex,
Because they're teenagers and they're 13 years old and their balls haven't dropped and they're not interested in women yet.
whoa.
Yeah,
No, I'm done. I had enough
Interesting.
Apex.
you had enough
Okay.
of Apex.
And they
Michael's
should be
primary problem.
very careful not to stay
It's like Michael.
online and actually develop the social skills needed to, get married and have children and network through life.
Well,
Because
I keep hearing this statistic. I don't know if it's true or not. That by 2030, the the marriage rate and the birth rate of babies is going to dramatically drop.
Carcass, you call me a fag, but you showed a video.
I believe, John.
maybe
the
they
one thing
shouldn't have children.
The one thing I do believe out of that part is the marriage, because a lot of people are getting, not this isn't to offend anybody, but a lot of people are getting divorced. So,
You think?
You want to know why the divorce rate is so
Yeah,
bad? Is because
yeah.
many people think, oh, I found the right person. Then you start living with the person, and then you start to realize, like basically, it's a combination of like
No.
there's a bunch of factors what leads to divorce. Now, when you get divorced and you have kids, that is like the worst thing to happen because
Yeah.
that kid's going to turn out really bad.
Yeah.
And so
That's different. That's something different.
But
I hear what you're saying.
so like again, I believe that marriage should be illegal in the United States. I'm going to tell you why. Because it doesn't work. It does not work. Bill Maher, who's a comedian, who's a very left leaning, like when it comes to his political ideas, but he talks about marriage. He says, I am in my mid 60s. I've been a comedian for like 30, 40 years.
I've never been married.
He says, I've dated, I've had long-term, partners. I don't have children.
Right.
So basically he's lived with women in his life. But when he was happy, he was single. And of course, things like that. The same thing with women. Women get a very bad stigma. You have to get married. You have to. No. Women who do not want to get married should not be forced by. And remember, this is a thing that if an old way of thinking, women, even how you feel about today's women, there's still a double standard. You have to get married. You need to have kids. You need to be a homemaker. Even if you work, it's a double standard. And so it's difficult for women to do everything. It's not a controversial statement. So the majority of
No.
women stay home, not because people telling them what to do, their spouses. It's or if you want to be a career woman, if you and your spouse are willing to cohabitate, and the man takes a step back, which most men are not going to do, and so that's why a lot of children today, you have the nannies, you have schools, after school programs to watch their kids during the day. Okay, and so a lot of people don't know this stuff. This is common sense. But unfortunately, we listen to idiots on the internet who talk about, oh, I know relationships, and they're not married, and they're losers, and they got legal problems, and they're morons. But because they're a influence in the social sphere, which is social media, people take their words for granted, and that's why people are messed up. It's very simple. If you want to get married, make sure you find the right person. What's the rule of thumb? You date someone for a year. You date someone for a year, meaning full 1 year commitment. Then you live each other for 3 years. So that's 4 years you're living together. Why? Because you need to know if you can do it. And if you're not married yet and you figure out that you're two different people, you can easily separate. Then if you want to make it seriously, there's a thing called domestic partnership in the state of California. Now, I'm not going to talk about all that ins and outs, but the facts remain. It's better for you to be a partner, legal, under the eyes of the law, that you are partners. You're not, once you're together for 10 full years, then the legal system says you are now married. That is the best way to eliminate divorce and develop that long-lasting thing. It's just unfortunately what happens a lot. And now I'm going to get very controversial because I grew up in a predominantly working class.
All right, I'm going to go to bed then, because it's not because out of spite, out of anything, like I'm rejecting your argument. I'm just too tired to actually present my argument in a way that would actually be robust, and you could kind of see my point. I'm just way too tired, so I'm going to hop off.
Yeah,
John.
Yeah, we could talk about it another time.
We
Bro,
can talk
bring
about it another time.
back in, Michael.
Yeah, for some more lame fart jokes.
Yeah. Anyway, good night, buddy. No worries.
Yo, thanks.
Anyway. So,
yo, Mike, you won't kick me out, right, if I play anything?
Do it.
And he kicked him out.
Anyway, let me finish my argument, and then
Mike, by the way, there was somebody in the chat who said, "Time me out, Michael."
I already timed him out for 24 hours.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's one.
Anyway, here's the point. Here's the point. At the end of the day, growing up in a working class, community, it's not where there's a lot of opportunities. And I know people try to say, if you live in a poor community, all that's anyway. Most people get married when they're together, they're dating, and they're like, oh crap, the woman is going to have a child. Now, I'm not trying to stigmatize anything. I'm not trying to get controversial. And I know, get canceled. But that's how most marriages happen in more poorer working class communities. Okay. One fun example, I'm going to bring this up. Gene Simmons, the rock and roll guy, did not want to be married, had a lot of girlfriends. And when I mean a lot, he had a lot of girlfriends. And one day he met one of those bunnies from the mansion in LA.
Something Michael has never had.
So that's about it. And so at the end of the day, when she said, "Oh, I'm gonna have," they decided to cohabitate and raise the children. That's how most relationships and how things happen like that.
Oh fuck.
Now, in other cultures outside the United States, marriages works out very well. Why? Because again, it's a weird thing that happens outside. That's why America is one country, but the rest of the world is very different. Okay? We should not look at the world as Americans. I'm a good example of that. I'm an American citizen. My families are all American citizens, but they did come here from other countries. And they have really, really instilled, foundation of what America is. America is still a growing melting pot. and there's no right or wrong answer. That's why living in America is very precious, and we should never take it for granted. Just look at the prism of someone who had to come over here to give their children the life that they could not have in their country. Okay, America's a good place.
See, but John Jay, how do you think it would be Friday night if Michael joined us for Jackbox games?
I personally do not care. It's the Levi stream. Oh man.
See, you know what's going to be interesting, John? When you start it on your channel or whatever you do with it, and Michael hops on.
Yeah.
Now, the Michael answers would be interesting.
I'm thinking about deleting my Instagram and creating a Twitter, not because certain people want me to, because Levi only puts the link in a group that McNiner says. So I don't want to keep bothering McNiner every Friday. Hey, can you give me the link? Can you?
I can give you the link also.
So I'm gonna do that sometime next week, and I'm only gonna use it just to get links for the Wednesday and Levi's Friday show. Oh, geez. Well, I thought I would be more tired. Don't know if I'll be able to watch the final quarter.
They would have scored a touchdown, but they called it back.
I know Michael's gonna say he's gonna end the stream early. I already know. So
technically, it's still close, but I don't think it's gonna.
It's 18 points, Michael. The game ain't close.
No, it's 21-3.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
can you stop playing that, Carcast?
Okay, Carcast. One more warning, and then you're
He's donezo for the night.
Yo, Carcast, I don't even want to hear that. So I don't know why you're playing it.
Oh, my bad. I won't play again.
Okay.
He's playing it for his arousement.
No, that's
Anyway, I posted my first video in a very, very long time.
Not
I'm gonna have to watch it. And Michael, I didn't know you posted actual videos on this channel.
What channel?
This channel, your second channel.
Well, anyway. Yep.
What channel? We're talking like I have
this channel.
I might have a debate show about real topics. Only people who are serious enough to talk about, like Kenny. Me and Kenny, like I like Kenny, like the gambling thing. You know, I had to cut it off because like we were not going nowhere, and I wasn't getting mad. He was just being started to irritate me, and then when we were talking about like how he says the rich people don't. It's a very complex situation. But rich people in California pay way more taxes than any other state. And so most rich people are not going to come to California. And my argument I was trying to say is that if America was so good to the rich, why do rich people put their money in the Cayman Islands and the Swiss banks?
What's a Cayman Island?
You don't know the Cayman Islands in the Caribbean?
Oh, wait, I've heard of them. But, yeah, okay.
So, yeah, in the 90s, you know, many big companies and corporations and rich people were paying crazy taxes in every state. Basically, every state had the same tax. Over time, you know, many states changed, and some states pay less tax, other states pay more taxes. So if you lived in a state that paid more taxes, you were a rich person, you put your money. So what they did was their this word supplemental income, or extra money that they got. They would put in the Cayman Islands, and they would basically pay their corporate tax to the government. And so Kenny was like, if that was true, then they would not put the money in these international banks where there are no taxes and there's security, where technically wherever your money is, we will take it and we will make sure it's not yada yada. And so Elon Musk is a good example. I was trying to explain. This guy is a billionaire, and his company is worth multi-billion-dollar, you know, and he paid taxes. He paid a lot of taxes, and one day he just got tired of the stupid rules. And Texas said, "Hey, we have very low taxes," and he went to Texas. He still pays the taxes, but that money goes to Texas. And so all of his employees who lived in California went to Texas. That's how businesses work. They take the jobs elsewhere. That's why there's a lot of American jobs in Mexico and in China, because those countries don't have taxes. So
Yeah.
big companies know that.
Man,
And
these pretzels are amazing.
And like I said, and that's why things are cheap, for us, because we and now I don't like how they abuse the workers, like, because when Michael Jordan was making his, Air Jordan shoes, the people in China were making $1.67 per hour, and Michael Jordan
Look
was
at how
making
thick
millions.
these things are, bro.
So
look at how thick this is.
So that's my argument. I'm not saying I'm right, and I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying that that's just the reality. I get it. We all want rich people to pay their taxes. And rich people should do more to help their communities. Like, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook guy, his company is worth like billions of dollars. What he can do is invest in housing for people, maybe in San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland. You pick a city, invest on houses, invest in parks, help people, help education, help make people get jobs, things like that. Use your money. I do agree with that. The YouTube peoples, the Google peoples, they have a lot of money. And so if you're in the Bay Area, you should, and even the Yorks, they make billions of dollars. Give the money back to your fans. So I do agree with that.
Pick up the phone, man.
So now it's a 3-touchdown game.
It's always like 2 games that are blowouts and then 1 game where it's competitive.
Well, Cal is a former Power 5 school versus the Aztecs, who are basically a group of 5 schools. So it's basically a mismatch. But for the first half, for San Diego to keep it a 3-7, San Diego is pretty decent, but Cal will always like that. That's the thing, the mismatches.
Oh, he dropped that? I thought he got that for a second.
That's about it. Anyway.
Pick up the phone.
Man, these pretzels are amazing.
Anyway.
Pretzels?
I'm going to try to see if I can get through the fourth quarter. If not, I'm probably going to take off in 10 to 15 minutes.
Damn, Jacoby Myers. Damn.
I heard he's getting interest from the Niners.
YTC, you doing triple headers inspired me to do one. If you're listening somehow.
Corey Davis is like, no, Michael, John, he's my friend. He created it. Shout out to Corey. Let me not do that. Let's give him a bit of some respect.
Hopefully he's doing well.
Corey Davis.
We'll see him again in the afternoon.
Yeah, Michael will see him in 10 years.
Let's not say that. That's way too far. Never say someone's mortality.
Yeah.
Never say no one's mortality.
Michael.
I had a priest in my school who one day was checking the classrooms, and then one of the students said, I wish I wish one of his parents, mortality. And the priest guy was like, don't do that. And so I'm not saying karma is real, but 3 months later, his mom went to the doctor and they found out that she might have a tumor. And so he went to the priest. He said, "Oh, I think I jinxed. Like I said something. Like yada yada." The good thing, it was benign, and they removed it, so it was basically like just a little blob. That. And the good news, and since then she's never had any issues. But that's
Sorry,
why
Mike.
that's why people go to the hospital to get to check to make sure you are all right. Okay, and checkups are very good. I get a checkup every 2 years because again I don't have insurance, and I don't really get like sick like where I need to go to a doctor every 6 months. But that's besides the point. And so he felt really, really bad. And so if karma was real, karma said, "Hey, I'm gonna put a little bit of scare to you."
Touchdown, Aztecs.
Yep.
Jesus, this game is really close.
They only scored 1 touchdown, so we'll see.
Well, now Cal has to just control the tempo of the game. And that's about it. So karma, like I said, karma is the beat. Never, ever, ever wish anything negative on any person because you never know.
Too interesting.
See, Matt. I think Madden.
Oh, never mind.
They're on Christian McCaffrey because they put him on the cover.
Oh man!
Imagine
oh my
if
gosh.
this. I'm hypothetically, and I'm not speaking this into existence. What if the game goes into overtime?
Oh Jesus Christ, Michael!
It's called After Dark.
It's
College
called
Football After Dark.
It's called Michael Won't Finish.
Plus, also people in the East Coast are not really invested in San Diego State and Cal because they're not big brands. So it was basically like it's like West Coast. Like basically once all the East Coast like big teams are done, people don't watch West Coast football, and that's one thing about the Pac-12. One of the reasons why it happened when you decided to say, "Hey, yo, ESPN, we'll do games at 8:00." But is anyone ever invested, like, say, for an example, Washington State, anywhere in the East Coast? No. You have to be invested to be up that late to watch that.
I'm not even watching the game. I'm just listening to Michael and his TTE.
Are you sure, or is it the other way around with you?
I don't know. I might have gotten CTE from you.
And it's not like you got better; you got worse.
Anyway.
I know.
Anyway.
All right, my lineups are set. Final.
Anyway, tomorrow, I forgot the Niners play early, so I'm going to call it because I got to go pick up breakfast and lunch after the game. So I forgot. I thought we played at 1. So that's time for me to.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I didn't know you guys played at 1. My bad.
Mike, are you going to do that game?
No, I'm going to do the Lions and Buccaneers game tomorrow.
Of course you're going to do both of your favorite teams, the Lions and the Buccaneers.
Well, to be honest, I don't see any interesting 1:00 games besides that.
Do the Niners game.
Vikings.
The 49ers are going to put a clinic on the Vikings.
No, I just want to see you do your reaction and John Jay and Cardcast get mad at what you say about the Niners.
That didn't even make it.
Anyway.
Michael, please tell me you're not doing the Bears game. I don't want no CT.
Okay.
I'm doing the Bears game on my main channel.
Anyway.
Damn it.
I am out. I'll see everybody tomorrow.
Who's streaming the Niners
in the morning? Or whatever the peace.
John Jay, do you know who streams the Niners game in the morning?
What did you say?
Do you know who's going to stream the Niners game in the morning?
See, I don't think any of the Niners creators do the games. I know YTC. He's doing the commander, so that'll be.
Maybe Rumble, but that's
Oh yeah. Rumble. He does it, but it's very weird to understand how he does it because. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, like anybody that we know that you'll tune into.
So. All right. Let's see who's the schedule for everybody. I know TRL is going to be doing his
John Jay.
ITC, when he does his games, he doesn't drop the link.
Don't do the game.
When
He
he
does
does,
it.
I don't want CT.
no, for his team.
Okay, so I don't know if TRL has anything. Nothing's posted on his channel. All right.
Surprise.
I want to check this channel. DST's not. I don't know if he'll post something later. I'm gonna check his. All right, get on kid. So what does he? He has a bunch of stuff lined up.
I know he's streaming the game tomorrow.
Okay, so 1 p.m. So after my game, he's going to be doing the Steelers and Broncos.
Boo.
Okay.
I know Michael's going to watch that game.
Of course, of course I am, because that's like the like. Besides, like the game, like the team is not on until like Sunday nights.
Okay, so
no, Mike.
I got time to work.
Mike, the only reason you're watching that game is because of Justin Fields.
Okay, so YTC at 10 o'clock my time, of course, is doing his game. I don't know if he's going to drop the link because last week he dropped the link after the first half. Then
only one way to find out, but Cal.
Then he's doing the Bengals versus the Chiefs after his game, and then he's gonna be doing the Bears, and so he'll be doing 3 games. So for sure, he's still doing his 3 games every Sunday.
Yeah. So Mike, what are you gonna do tomorrow?
What about Levi? Is Levi scheduled to do it?
I'm gonna live stream the Buccaneers and Lions. Then I'm gonna hop on Get On Kids stream, and then
Shifty is doing the game.
Touchdown Bears.
Shifty is doing the game.
No, Michael, I meant what is your plan for tomorrow? Like besides your streams, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna
okay. So
he's gonna go touch grass.
There's one content creator named Shifty49. Carcast knows him, but he doesn't bring nobody on. So he does it by himself. So I'm gonna stop by.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say
stop by and say what's up.
Wait, what are you doing, Michael?
I'm just gonna wait till the football game starts. And that's.
Oh, you're not gonna do anything? Dang, Michael, you got no life.
Yeah, Michael, you're not gonna do anything.
Play video games to kill time, of course.
You're just gonna sit on your ass all day, Michael. I see what.
You're sitting on your ass right now. So what does that make you?
Yeah, it's
like midnight.
It's 1:40 at night. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Go outside?
No one has guns.
If he goes outside right now, he could get Just saying.
Michael, I go outside at 1:40 a.m. Michael, see what happens.
Especially in Philly.
I'm not like Spongy.
So now you're making excuses.
They not like us.
Yeah, I'm not like Spongy because he danced for me.
So Michael, tomorrow you're just gonna be at home doing what?
That's what I do on football weeks anyway.
What do you do?
Every week.
Just watch
football weeks is every week, Michael.
Yeah, football week is every week. So.
You mean You mean NFL Sunday? You dumb idiot.
Well, football week because there's college and then there's NFL.
So you're saying on Sundays you don't go outside?
No, he says every week he doesn't go outside because he said football weeks.
Damn, Michael, you won't even hang out with your friends or anything?
He has none.
I do hang out with my friends. Well,
So
like
you don't even go to the gym on Sundays?
His friend, no, hold on. Michael's friends are his pillows on his bed.
ironic coming from you.
I
So
have a
Mike,
friend. I remember I sent Carcass a picture of her.
yo. So Mike, answer the fucking question. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Besides watch football?
I'm just gonna go, do some homework.
Oh, you
Oh,
Michael, you don't do homework, bro.
Dude, I go to college. Of course,
what your special ed homework?
Damn.
special.
Hopefully it's English homework because you need some of that.
Not even close.
Oh, it's 31-10. Yeah, all right, I'm out. This game's over. So I check all the reliable sources who I know. Shifty's doing the game, but he doesn't do hangouts because it's his channel. I've tried to do like shows with him, hangouts in the past, like me and him calling the game, but he doesn't do that.
I'm gonna probably in the stream too. It's a blowout anyway.
Who, Mike?
I might
Who?
open up a StreamYard thing just with no graphics or nothing. Let's see.
All right.
I'm trying to think. How am I going to do this? Because this is last minute. I could do like a second half, like after the first half, like bring people
On
in.
what channel?
Mine.
Oh.
I'm starting to do content again. So
Which
And
game?
John, before I end the stream, I deleted the.
Wow.
okay, appreciate it, buddy.
Wow, Mike.
All right.
That
Anyway,
takes some heart.
Deleted what?
okay. Next Sunday,
The
we
funeral.
play the Rams.
Oh God.
I think we play the Rams. Let me double check.
Rudy, where you at?
Let me see who we play next week.
I guess I'm off the bench AJ Brown in my second league because Eagles play Monday night, and I don't want to risk it.
All right, so next week, I think I'll do the game for next week, and then I'll go to my schedule, like basically the Tampa Bay game and all that stuff.
What about you do a pregame show with Rudy?
Oh yeah, do a pregame show with the Purple Pocket podcast.
Oh
They're
yeah,
not Rams
yeah.
fans.
Nah, that guy doesn't respond to me for some reason.
Dude, those dudes were funny. Remember that you brought him on in the Packers fan? Yo, and then they
Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Those Packers people like were the only people who return my messages. But one thing I've noticed about them when it comes to their stuff is that they are more of a drinking channel, more about like shitting on their division and goofing around. They got some comedy, some things, and so I haven't really reached out to them in a while. So,
Anyways,
yeah.
that's it.
Boo hoo, Michael.
Anyway.
You said